I don't mind if they hear us right now. I mean, we're technically we're online right now, but they're only seeing this screen. They can hear me. It's not running through this mic. I think it's actually running the mic on this one. Don't know. Either way, they can hear us.
What? Yeah?
Yeah, I just wanted some music playing. I just wanted some jams. And it stopped.
What?
Why'd you stop it?
That.
Yeah.
Who are we listening to?
Whatever you're playing, man.
Are we online?
Yeah, but
If we're online, then it can't play.
Well, they'll only block out the parts that we.
All right.
So right now, we have a couple minutes till we go online. They can hear us right now, but
Oh.
they can also hear the music.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
talking about censorship or what?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what they'll do is they'll mute. In post, after it goes online, they'll monitor it. They'll hear that the music's on there, and they'll just mute the parts with the music on there. Which right now, I mean, all people are seeing is something's going on with my Twitch. So, like, my Twitch is fine from the profile, but if your phone's
How
good,
do you find the perfect gift?
Fuck you, Ed.
if you're
Sorry.
here, no, man, we're jamming.
All right.
Put on Zach Bryan, Condemned. I like that song.
Okay.
It's all spelled like a normal person would spell it. Zach Bryan.
He doesn't have a record deal yet, so I think he can play it.
It's
So
fair.
he's independent.
Really? Because
Right now.
I've seen a couple like.
He signed a
covers.
management thing. He got picked up by what's his name's manager.
He's good. I mean, he's working on fucking Snuff album.
Oh no, definitely. Like I said, Dave's already got his hands on it. I mean, that's he works with Sturgill, Chris Stapleton,
He's
Brent
big
Cobb.
boys.
Brent Cobb's his cousin, or his nephew, or his cousin, not cousin.
This looks much better than the camera. For some reason. Am I in frame, Brendan? I don't have any idea.
There's no camera on.
It's cool. I could be looking at it.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna have to like, slide in just a bit, and then
Yeah.
now I think I'm
It's
there.
covering my love handles.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah,
I can adjust these. I can put that one directly in the front.
yeah. I think it'll look. Let's shuffle through them real quick. That looks good. Huh? It's not bad.
I can back it up too.
That's good.
I don't know if it's censored or not.
Kind of curious now.
I mean, it's independent. He's independent. He's got a management contract, that's it.
But his music's probably like copyrighted.
Probably, yeah.
So that's
I mean, I
probably-
got my stuff I can play. They can't censor that because it's my stuff.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, and you can play covers and shit, and that's fine too. But
Oh,
play
no.
your own stuff though.
Yes,
Yeah,
I-
whatever you think
I
represents
will.
you best. You know. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
All right. So make sure everything's coming through good. Make sure you guys can see me. I'm actually gonna back that up so everybody can actually see us. It's too early to be yawning, Jake.
What? I didn't yawn. It was not me.
Either way, guys, thanks for popping in. Thanks for seeing us. It is 10 o'clock. We are actually on time for once. Welcome to Trade Skills. Don't die back there.
What's up? You okay?
Welcome to Trade Skills.
Yeah.
Wait, top heavy.
No, no worries, man.
And if it's you guys' first time on here, what we do is we find like locally skilled people, like uniquely skilled people, and some people know about them, some people don't. We just kind of want to drink with them, talk about what they do, and bring what they do to light. We got Riley Anderson on here.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up, Riley?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
And then and this Jake Lamb, as you guys all know. If you guys don't know me, I'm Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm on. If you guys want to like follow me on Instagram, I'm like the traveler. That's kind of what I do. So you can find me on Instagram, Bumeo, Bumeo. Jake is a guitar builder. That's what he does, among other things, and he's been traveling a lot
Yes.
lately too.
I do a lot of things. Yeah.
And his is JCL_guitars on Instagram.
Yeah.
What is yours, Riley?
At Riley Anderson Music.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Right on.
pretty easy. You guys catch that? Hope
Yeah,
you did. He's
Riley
only gonna say that
Anderson
shit once. Okay, he said it twice, but
Right on.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty excited to have you on because I like a lot of the music that you play, and I like the older stuff. You know.
Yeah.
That kind of style. And
we're
so.
definitely gonna get on that.
And I've seen you play. I've seen like part part of your set many times, but I've never like actually gotten to like
Once-
really
once or
focus on it.
twice, Yeah.
Because I'm always working.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
sure by now, like as many pieces as you've seen a full show.
Yeah, probably, but I don't feel like I've gotten the
Yeah.
entire experience.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty excited. I love having bands on.
yeah.
Yeah. So, man. So why don't we open a beer?
You want to hop right into a beer? Yeah, let's go for it, man.
I think so.
Let's both open that big
let's break
boy.
the ice. Let's open this beautiful thing.
Show it off, man. Give him a
Yeah.
little pizzazz.
This
little
golden
snazz.
drop.
That is actually so
Golden
big
drop.
that we probably cannot fit that in the beer can.
Yeah.
be
Well, we're
honest.
gonna saw it into like 3 pieces, and then
You don't have a glass sawer. You
glass
have a
sawer?
diamond blade.
I can cut through this if I wanted to. I'll just use my hand, Brandon.
You're gonna use the Mr.
It's not
Miyagi
gonna
style.
sound
Yeah,
safe.
it's not. What?
That doesn't sound safe.
You're
Jake's
right. it
never been
doesn't.
safe. He's cut himself many times.
Like,
Many
un-
times.
On our
unsafe.
first show, I think it was our first actual recording.
Ooh, look at that. Look at all that smoke
The
there.
camera can't get that. They're not getting any of that.
Haven't seen it. It's beautiful, man. Yeah, so it says it's a high fermentation, secondary fermentation, and contains 3 times more malt than a lager.
So basically,
it's
Golden
the
Drop.
authentic dark red triple ale. Yeah,
Where's this from?
it's Belgium, but
So we normally try to have local beer on, but we will get some funky beer in from other places because they're just too good to pass up. We're gonna have our friend John Gal on, and we're gonna try to get him to bring
really?
some of.
Did you talk to him recently?
No, but I mean, when I talked to him last time, he said he wanted to come on, and we're gonna try to get. What is that? He's from New Zealand, but his friend's brewery. What's it called?
It's right up there, Big
Thorn Farms.
Yeah, right on.
And they actually, I want them to get the John Gal beer because they have a beer named after him.
Yeah.
He's an interesting guy.
Let me pass this thing around a little bit.
This is a big beer, man. It's all you're pouring.
Oh no! Just I figured you pour some, I pour some.
Oh,
and
we
go
just-
back
yeah,
and
we
forth
just-
until we're out of beer. I mean, that makes the most sense to me.
I got all
And,
that.
yeah,
head
it's
there.
pouring. It's pouring a lot ahead. It's got a lot of.
It smells
lot of
nice.
pressure in
Is this
there,
a
yeah.
wheat? What is this?
It don't matter. You can put more in it first.
Yeah, of course, man.
I
I mean, it's a Belgian style, which
I'm
means
gonna say,
it
no, I
must
can
be
smell the damn thing from here.
must be a wheat. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Riley, if you want somewhere it's like easy to reach where you can set your beer down, you can use one of those bar stools if you want.
Okay.
Just kind of sort of throw it down there. All right. Salute. What did they say in Belgium, Brandon? In Belgium.
I'm sure they just say what it is in French.
Probably would also be salute then, but
I'm
which
gonna
is in
put
French.
this-
Yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
Yeah, fuck you, Jake.
That's okay.
Wow, fuck.
Yeah.
I had to grab
What
the
is this
wobbliest
movie
one.
called?
What's that?
It's Belgian?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out the smell.
It's wheat. I mean, is what you're smelling. Belgian beers usually have wheat, but or a good deal. Of,
Are you on Facebook
we-
Live or what do you want?
yeah, I'm watching Facebook. Yeah.
All right, so.
We got 8 people. We got people dropping in. Hi, everybody that's dropping in. Thanks for dropping
Yeah,
in.
thank you.
We're here as always. This is us.
And you guys on Twitch, I don't know what's going on.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
That's really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's nothing that hangs around on the back end.
Yeah.
It's just kinda
It's
all-
real.
Poof, gone.
Yeah, real light. Yeah. But 10.5 ABV. I've had this a couple of times. Actually, Harvest Moon had this for a long time. So
Did they?
yeah, Brandon, you know Josh that bartends at Harvest,
Yeah.
right?
Y'all, bro?
Yeah. So every now and then I'll go to Harvest and I'll be like, Josh, what you got that's really, really good and interesting? And he'll just pick something for me. And he got me this like 2 years ago, and they were apparently it was like just like a secret stash of it in the back. This is the first bottle of it I've seen in a while. I'm gonna attempt to put it on the beer can. We'll see how it looks.
Just don't touch any of the cables. I mean, it looked great right here. Look. Right in front of the camera. It's so big.
Does that look okay right there on the camera? Can you see it at all? Or no?
Hold on.
Maybe it'll just add to the.
I mean, it is, but it's cutting off half of it.
In that case, yeah, I am just gonna set it literally right there. Well, we
Here,
still have
run
a
that-
lot of it. in the
Put
bottle.
that back down there. Because if I run to the other camera, I want that on there as well.
Okay. That's fine. Look good.
Bellissimo.
Perfecto. All right. So, yeah. So Riley, it would have made sense for us to have thought of some questions to ask you, but we
It's
didn't
cool.
do that.
It's cool.
You know.
Mhm.
So, yeah. But
If we have any Twitch viewers,
yeah.
message, say something, that way we know. And if you want to, go ahead and
Oh yeah.
go into your Twitch
that-
there and make a comment. I just want to make sure that the chat's working all right.
Yeah, we got about a
having-
10-second delay on the thing. But actually,
no,
that
that's-
looks great right there.
No,
Pretty
that's
normal,
fine.
right? Yeah, yeah.
No,
So-
that's usually what it is. From what we send here to what they actually get.
So let's I guess let's just jump into it. Yeah. What do you guys think of the beer so far?
I haven't drank it yet. I've been getting this situated.
Oh, are we set up? Are we situated?
Yeah, man, we're good. I'm gonna pull
Okay.
this.
Good to be situated.
Situated.
Yeah.
Golden
Situations.
Drac.
Yeah.
Wow.
Golden.
Color's nice, man.
I still the smell just
Yeah.
kind of.
You know, I mean,
Ooh, it's a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
it's quite
It's
good.
got some
yeah.
sweetness to it. High fermentation, secondary fermentation contains 3 times more malt than lager.
It is malty.
It is 10.5%.
Yeah.
That will get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as good as I remember it being. I mean, it's definitely it's a red ale. Yeah. A Belgian red. I wonder what.
Like an apple red.
Yeah. Do it.
What?
What?
It's
Yeah.
like
yeah. It
crispy
does smell. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. Kind of appley. Yeah.
cranberry or something.
Yeah. Yeah. It has a lot of sweetness, which is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's nothing on the back, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because you think like,
Yeah.
is that a triple ale, right? Yeah, you think like,
Oh, that is just gonna. Yeah.
yeah, on the back, like, and it's gonna hang there,
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It does not. But it is
Yeah.
super sweet.
big time.
Yeah.
So this reminds me of the triple that they have at Pretoria.
Yeah. The which one? Extrovert.
Extrovert,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Introvert and
quite good.
extrovert. And actually, guys, for you local ones out there, Queen Bee Radio just went live today. Pretoria's
Was it
radio
10-
station.
102.1 or something. I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
102.1.
And then they also do a streaming. I think they also do some.
Well, yeah, they have their No Damns Given.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah, podcast.
there's, what's the
But
guy's
they're
name?
streaming the radio station too, like online.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah.
I can't remember what platform they're using for that though.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that. These bastards didn't tell me.
Oh,
I'll
man.
fight all
yeah.
of them.
I just seen
It's
it
okay.
today.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited.
Unless
for the
you're
radio
watching, then I will
station.
not
It's gonna
fight
be,
you.
It's gonna be some cool stuff, man. Yeah. Man.
Are we getting any messages or anything?
Mom Sharon says, "Hey y'all,
Oh, Mama Sharon,
what's up?"
get that fireball shot.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to you,
Yeah,
Mama
we should-
Sharon. It don't
we
taste
should
like
keep
Fireball,
we
but
should keep a bottle of Fireball around, and just like anytime Mama Sharon drops in, we should just take a shot.
no,
for
she's
her.
gonna get fucked up. That's what
Why?
Mama Sharon
Yeah.
does. You're getting caught in it. Don't get caught in it. Mama Sharon, she can handle the Fireball. She can drink 15 shots of Fireball and do a cartwheel.
I
I
mean-
cannot.
I can drink one shot of it for sure. In fact, Brandon, I'll be right back with some Fireball.
Don't do us. We got a lot of beer to drink,
I
man.
actually think there's some in there.
Oh, we forgot to do the water thing, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Bring a
Yeah.
LaCroix.
Yeah, that's all right.
Somebody tried to tell
Somebody-
me that it was, they're like, no, it is La Croix. It's French. It's La Croix.
Wow.
I'm like,
And then you just punch them.
or the-
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, well, you know, the slogan is enjoy LaCroix, right? Like, it doesn't work with enjoy La Croix. No, it's meant to rhyme. Enjoy
Yeah.
LaCroix.
Yeah.
They'll still fight you.
Yeah, Mama Sharon is all for the idea of us taking a shot whenever she drops in.
No, because
She sounds hilarious.
Not today.
Not today? Okay. Yeah.
I can't today.
it reminds me of like there was a really shitty drink back in my youth
I was all for it.
that was called Aftershock, and it was
Right,
a cinnamon.
yeah.
It was
Don't even do
it
it.
was called
Oh,
Aftershock, and it had crystals that grew in the bottom.
No,
And
it
you could
was
eat the
like
crystals
the,
out
yeah,
of
the
it.
sucker candy,
Oh,
the
man.
hard.
Yeah, those ones, that was weird. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Like
and
you
there
get
was.
it from like Tennessee and shit, the rock candy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in years.
I do. I
Oh,
like.
dude,
I kind of like Goldschlager.
I don't even want to
I like
remember the
Goldschlager.
smell. No.
It just smells
Yeah.
like Fireball.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I gotta really.
I think we should bring that back.
Yeah.
Make it a thing, man.
What?
Aftershock.
Not a chance.
It's like trying to bring back Boone's Farm.
Yeah.
It's just not
Why don't we
happening.
Yeah,
next
no.
week? Why don't we have a night where why don't we try all the different Four Loko flavors?
No.
No,
No.
that sounds like a rough night.
Me and
Yeah.
Phoebe.
Just put us on call.
Hey, we're gonna go live from Phoebe at 10:30.
Brent, let me get a little bit more of that, my man. Okay, I thought you poured it for me, but fine.
It's your croissant.
Riley, you want me to top you off?
Sure.
Right on. We don't have a lot left in there. Oh man, yeah, you got the rest of it. That's the good stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron, who's got the Foxy Loxy glass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have a 3 Taverns glass today. That one's over
I
there.
got
Oh,
Michael
awesome.
Bob.
Yeah, Michael Bob.
You got what?
Michael Bob.
Oh, Michael Bob. Michelob.
Yeah, we like these shaped glasses. It makes it easier to smell it, you know.
Yeah.
But so
We're not bougie like that.
so
but-
Riley, you got these shows coming up.
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit
Saturday.
about
Was
it,
it
yeah.
Saturday? Yeah, Saturday we got the Glow Throne.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
at
that's
the,
gonna be
uh,
sweet.
playing it
Twisted
at,
Timber, right?
Twisted Timber, yeah.
Right, yeah, we were there last week
That'll
for
be
any of
my
you guys
first
that
time
were.
there.
Yeah, man, that place is awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. I
Yeah.
haven't been yet. I keep a pretty busy schedule, so
Yeah.
So
yeah.
wait, it's going to be on a Saturday?
yeah.
Are they going to let you? I'm guessing you're going to be able to throw some axes beforehand.
Man,
Kind of
I
have some
hope
fun.
so.
They're not
I
going to let
hope
you play
so.
there and not be able to throw down.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I
show
mean,
me
if-
the ropes, so to speak.
If you tell them like, hey, can I throw a whole bunch of axes before I start?
Yeah.
They'll be up for
Yeah,
it.
they're not going to charge you or anything.
That'd be badass.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't guarantee that, but
I think-
I know these guys. I know these guys well enough from our one meeting.
Yeah,
They're-
man, they were cool as shit. Those guys. I mean, I had so much fun throwing axes. What's up, Zach? Zach just dropped in.
Aftershock is the devil. That's Zach McBrayer.
Yeah, definitely, it is the damn devil.
Aftershock. That's
Yeah.
like my childhood, though.
No,
I remember
that's-
getting like a small bottle like this that I would like. I don't know if like my mom or like an uncle or something would have it, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And me and my friend Brent were just taking shots of this, and
No way.
it just tasted like cinnamon. And then we would like shake all the candy out of it and eat it.
No.
When we were kids, it's candy at the bottom of it. You have to go through the
Mhm.
sickening syrup to get the candy at the end.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got one terrible high school experience that involved
You know,
Aftershock.
So I somehow missed
High school.
I missed
Yeah.
all of the trashy drinking. Well, no. I have one episode of that, and Tag was involved.
I'm still trashy drinking. Like,
So
Not tonight.
yeah, not tonight.
Tonight
but
we're bougie.
we already
Yeah,
we
well,
vetoed
actually,
the Four Loko
this
and
is
the-
mid ground.
I tried to get a
No, this
plastic
is some
cup.
this is some pretty bougie shit.
No, this is mid-ground,
As far as
like,
beer goes, you don't get
If you
much
talk to
fancier.
Travis or if you talk to
Yeah.
Austin at the brewery,
Yeah.
if it's not in a bottle, they're probably not going to mess with it. Not that's not completely accurate, but
Right.
I started talking about all the beers I got from Fauna Flora, and they're like, "Is it in the bottle?" I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Eh." They're like,
Really?
"All the good stuff's in the bottle." The
In the
cans,
bottle?
the cans are like, yeah.
They don't like cans.
No, just that they put the better stuff in the bottles.
Really?
It's almost like with the bottle fermented stuff. You got,
Kim Tompkins says, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
What's up?
who's that?
Kim Tompkins.
She's
Did you?
like,
I forgot to ask if you shared.
I did.
You just
Right
shared.
on, man.
Yeah, on my own page and then my artist page.
You probably
Cool.
saw it when I posted. You tagged. You saw
Yep.
I tagged you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right
And
on.
at the
Yeah.
timeline shared.
Right
shared
on, right on.
artist page.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, if you guys are watching right now and you want to give us a share, and let other people know, maybe you have some friends that don't know who Riley is, maybe want to go to one of his shows or hears what he plays tonight and kind of digs it, just give us a good share, get it out there. That's kind of like we don't do this for any kind of monetary. Like I want to put that out there. A lot of people don't know
Unless
this,
you guys
but
want to give us a lot of money.
Yeah,
then
no.
we'll take it.
we
But-
actually don't do this for money at all. Like we don't make money from this. We literally spend lots of money just to interview people and like get people's names out and hang out with cool people and drink beer
Yeah.
with them.
And
That's
make-
like what we get out of it.
It makes drinking 12 beers in a Monday way more socially acceptable.
Yeah,
So,
true.
I
I tell you what, I'm like, yeah, I don't drink that much beer, and they're like, what about Monday? And you're like, you got
You
me
got
there.
me.
You
Yeah.
got me there. I do consume
maybe
some
like
beer
maybe
on
like
Monday.
once a week I'll be like, man, I should really quit drinking, and then I'm like, but I can't because Mondays.
You have a
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
We'll have to go to completely non-alcoholic beer.
No,
we
oh my
were-
God, can we please do a non-alcoholic beer episode?
No, that's I was gonna have Chad
Yeah.
on. Chad Hudson. He
that would be funny.
Chad does
I've never
like
had.
film. He's been in films. He's like been a director. He's like kind of big in the movie scene, and he lives here in Albany.
Yeah.
And I was talking about having him on, but he doesn't drink anymore. And I knew him way back in the days, and I kind of figure out why he doesn't drink anymore. So if we had him on, we'd have to do a non-alcoholic, and that's what he
That'd
drinks
be-
is non-alcoholic.
That would be funny. I would love to try it because I've never had a non-alcoholic beer. I remember in the movie Wolf of Wall Street when they're
Yeah.
like all washed up near the end of the movie, and everybody's like quit drinking and they're trying to be healthy and shit, and what's his name, Leonardo DiCaprio is sitting there drinking an O'Doul's, and
Oh.
yeah, and the other guy, I don't remember the other character, he comes up to me and he's like, "What are you drinking? Can I have one?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, go get one." And he drinks it and he's like, "This tastes like," and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't have any alcohol in it." He was like, "You mean if I drink this, what?" And it was great.
That's what the show
He
will
was
be
just
like.
like he was like confused.
Like, why does this exist?
yeah, yeah, exactly. He was like, "What's the point?" But yeah, it was funny. So yeah, what was I going to talk about? I don't know. Yeah.
We're talking about the shows, so we know Saturday you've got
Yeah, that's
the
right.
glow
The
throw.
glow through. Yeah, that's gonna be sweet. What do you have coming up after that?
When's your next mellow show?
Next mellow show is. Let me look.
Zach says non-alcoholic aftershock.
That sounds awful. That's actually just cinnamon.
Yeah.
That is just a cinnamon drink.
February 29th. Leap day.
Right on.
Where's that? That's at Mellow?
Yep.
I'll be there March the 14th. We'll be playing March 14th at Mellow.
At Mellow?
I'll be at Mellow
Yeah.
on the 29th.
Where am I the 14th? I'm at a wedding.
A wedding. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
What-
be in.
What day is that on?
The 14th is a Saturday, isn't it?
I'll be at
Yeah,
Mellow.
because Friday's the
Is the
13th.
29th the Friday or Saturday?
29th's a Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, I might. At temp I usually get off at like 10 o'clock. Oh man, but that's like the last 30
Hand me
minutes of the
hand me
set by
that,
the time I
the,
get there.
that bottle. I just kind of want to work it back in the
Gold
photo.
jar?
That way, that's
Yeah.
what we're drinking.
Yeah, I was pretty pleased with that one.
Amelia
That's
Island on the 14th.
right. Yeah. Where?
Amelia Island.
Amelia Island. Where's that?
Down by Jacksonville or down
By Jacksonville.
towards Jacksonville.
Right.
So if somebody wants to like book you for a gig, right? A restaurant sees it, or maybe
Yeah.
Pretoria sees it. How do they get in touch? They get in touch with you through your music page, or they get in touch with you through your personal page, or
Yeah, sometimes they'll know someone who knows me and they'll get my phone number.
Right.
Or they'll message me on Facebook, they'll message the artist page.
Right.
Or we've got a website for the most part
Right.
that's done.
yeah.
We just got to keep the dates updated. But there's
Right.
there's a contact thing on the way. It's just RileyAndersonMusic.com,
Right.
and you can contact or inquire through there.
What do the guys think about the guys you just play with, like Weaver and all them? What do they think about? Do they know you're coming on? Or are they like, damn, I want to come on? for a beer?"
Yeah, I told them because Josh was the first one to talk about getting on here. Either Josh or I think Jacob might have.
Crane.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it was either him or Josh who brought it first, and I was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. And then
I met Jake the other night.
that's when I
He was a cool
started watching, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, yeah, we play music, then we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I was like, no way. 'cause
I think it actually works out pretty well. Like drinking
there's a
beer.
guy that hunts with a damn Velociraptor pigeon. That
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, that was.
Yeah,
Man,
no, that-
we still need to. Billy, if you're
We've
watching,
had
That's
everything.
badass.
We've
We
had
still
need to-
entrepreneurs on. We've had
Yeah.
musicians. We've
I
had
passed a guy
workers.
Friday. I passed a guy Friday coming home from work,
Mm-hmm.
and he was doing the falconry thing out at Albany Nursery.
Probably Billy.
That was badass.
Yeah.
It was probably Billy.
It
Yeah.
was probably Billy.
Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
Shores. He actually. We have to get.
We got to follow up before March.
I talked to him a couple
Yeah,
like
we gotta do
Friday
it. I
or
really wanna do
Saturday,
it.
and he
But,
said
yeah.
that we need to come out there. I told him that
Yeah,
showing
they're-
off his
they're
new
cool.
baby, and I said I half thought that whenever you pulled off the cloth in the baby carriage, you pulled off the cloth, there's going to be like a little, there's going to be a hawk in there, like it was just going to be a hawk wrapped up in cloth.
It wouldn't have surprised me. It was like, Billy, that's not a human child.
Shut up! What do you know?
Yeah, no, that's a
Yeah.
whole lot cooler than.
It's all relative, man. Like I think all of this
Well,
is
man,
cool.
Like
Like,
and then we when we
uh,
talked about it, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. Because
Oh,
I
what's
mean,
up?
I watched pretty much.
What's
every
up, Brandon?
Monday.
What's up,
Yeah.
Skip? Yeah, this was Brandon Fox and Skip
up?
Skip Rouse.
Oh.
Skippy, good old Skippy.
Good old Skip.
Yeah, and
That's my
and-
boss man.
Yeah,
Locos
oh yeah,
now,
that's
too.
right. Yeah, you worked there. I ate at Locos last night, and let me say, I had the blue bistro tender, and it was cooked like perfectly last night.
I thought you were about
I
to talk
mean,
some shit.
No, I mean it was really.
Skip was going to
really,
take
really
care of some
good.
business and find out who
It-
the cook was. And
Whoever was cooking last night, please send them my compliments because I didn't do that. Or I kind of want to know who it was because I want to come back there when they're working. But because it was like perfect last night. Anyway, that was minor distraction. Brandon brought up Locos. You know,
I mean, Locos be good.
it's good. Yeah, it's good. So speaking of restaurants, where do you play in town? Like, what do you play basically at every place?
Any place that'll have you?
Yeah, I've played almost every place.
Yeah.
Like all the places that have like music venues.
Yeah, for the most part, I think I've played them all,
You played at Pretoria?
except Pretoria.
Guys, you need to get on that. I can actually talk to somebody for real.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, that would be.
Yeah, that's like the one place that I haven't got to yet.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah.
They're
Oh,
awesome
Pretoria,
dudes. Like,
yeah.
yeah, Pretoria, they're really cool. Like, they're really open with them being like a startup, or they're still kind of in the new.
Yeah.
They've been open 2 years, but they're still kind of new enough that.
Oh, so
you
that
can-
was you, Skippy.
You
That's
can
good, man.
you can
Yeah.
be like, hey, I think this guy would be awesome, or hey, I think you guys should do this, and they're like, yeah, sure. Compared to like a business that's been established for a while, and they're like, I think you should do this, and they're like, yeah, cool, yeah, and they don't run it. These guys actually think about it, and they're like open to give you a chance, fail or succeed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's really cool.
Yeah,
They got a lot in the works, man. They got the
Pretoria
hemp
is
business.
awesome.
They got the beer. We got
It's an awesome venue. It's just such a cool building.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
depending on the weather, you can play outside. You can play inside. They got that whole. You've been there a couple times, right? They
Oh
have that
yeah,
whole outside.
I spent plenty of time there.
Yeah.
I just never played.
Yeah. I need to go more often. I went 2 weeks ago and it was great.
Yeah, so I gave
Yeah.
Jake beer there like it had to be almost a year ago. There really wasn't much beer, and then I hadn't seen you for a while, and then all of a sudden you came back, and we had Hexadeca, we had Introvert, Extrovert, we had ESB, we had
Oh yeah, I mean
we had the Scrapple, the
selection's great.
Apple.
I've honestly only been to Pretoria maybe 5 or 6 times total. And
Hopefully this Thursday, maybe we can get Halim to come up there with you, and you guys hang
maybe.
out.
Yeah, Thursday Thursday I'm working at Temp, I think, that night. Yeah.
I'll be at
I'm
Pretoria tomorrow
picking
night.
I'm picking up some shifts because I'm gonna have kind of a busy. I'm driving up to Ohio in February. I'm gonna be taking like a class on touch-up finishes and guitars.
Let these guys know, people who are watching, when
Yeah.
you're actually going to be gone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's going to
Speaking
be
of
2
that,
Mondays that you're going to be
2
gone.
Mondays in a row. I'm gonna be out of here. So February 17th, I leave. That's a Monday. No Jake on the show that night. And then the following Monday, which I guess is what, the 24th, I won't be there either.
So I think on the first
Um,
Monday, Max already said it was cool. Either the first Monday that you're gone or the second Monday, we're going
Right.
to do a whole episode on his bus, and we're just going to be gaming and talking about
Oh yeah,
stuff he's got in the works.
It's great that we did the show with Mac because I mean he's like so open to, you know.
Suggestions. He's got advice on
Yeah.
how to get better and how
Yeah, and he-
how we
and-
can improve. And
And like I feel like if we're ever just like, hey man, we really need somebody this night. We got to do something. You know what I mean? He'll be one of those guys that's just like, I'm down.
that's usually Halim. Like,
Yeah.
plus we could talk
Yeah.
about the Cool Place. Have you been to the Cool Place? Are you
No.
into stuff like that?
I have not been.
Do you like video games, or do you like card games, or board games, or VR, or any of that kind of stuff?
Never really done it.
No, it might not be the place for you. But
I mean, I played a little bit, but not.
so this place is like a whole gaming thing. So any kind of game you can think about, whether you like playing chess or whether you like, it's called Cool Place. It's in the mall right next to the pet store. And I think that's actually the only real reason I would ever go to the mall, honestly. He's got everything from board games, so if you just want to chill with your
Besides
friends.
buying clothes, that's the only reason I can think of to go there.
If you want to chill with your friends and play chess or play Uno or whatever, or you want to go on and play online with Call of Duty or Fortnite, you want to play some VR, it's just a cool place. Or if you want to buy some retro games, you know, they have the whole back half of the store, or the back quarter of the store is like a retro selling. So they sell like
Wow.
old Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and all that. You want to hop into that
I'm
one?
gonna open the hazy. I think that's a good spot to go after the last one. You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Before you crack it, tell us a little bit about it.
Okay.
It was a cool can, so I just got it.
Yeah. So collaboration. What's the brewery that does all these collaboration brews? Because it's a
I think
collaboration.
Pretoria
between-
does a bunch of collaborations.
I guess it wouldn't be one brewery. It would be 2 breweries, wouldn't it? Hence
Yeah.
the name collaboration.
Well, it depends on
So-
what they're doing a collaboration
yeah.
with. Some of
So
them
this
they do.
is Mother Earth Brewing Company collaborating with Fremont Brewing Company. So yeah, it's called Collaboration 4 Seasons Hazy India Pale Ale 7.5 ABV Galaxy Mosaic Eldorado and African Queen hops. That sounds good. Let's see, from Idaho. Ooh.
We actually got
Yeah.
these from. We got so 3 of our beer tonight will be. Okay, I'm
Jason
holding 3.
Griffin, what's up, buddy?
3 of our
Yeah.
beer tonight will be from the. What's the name of that? What's the actual like official name of the growler extension of Temp? What is it called?
Creekside Grill.
Yeah, Creekside Growlers.
Creekside Growler. Okay, so 3 of these
yeah.
came from Creekside Growlers.
I guess that's probably the tall ones. Yeah.
Yeah, so
probably.
they've got a
Yeah.
lot of really funky beer there. They're really good about
They
getting.
honestly, yeah, V gets in a selection more frequently. Like he gets more stuff in more often than anybody else in town. Even like the big package stores.
If only I could work out some kind of deal with him that I could buy a split 6,
Honestly, I think if we
and we'll rep them every week and say that's where we got them from, but we'll get a split
Yeah,
6 of different beer. And
we need to interview V. That'd be hilarious. I don't know that I can talk him into it. but
yeah,
if
I don't
talk,
think you could talk them into it.
Oh, I think I can. But if I do, it would be hilarious.
Yeah, he probably like come over and drink goji berries and stuff like that. He doesn't drink,
no,
Oh no, he does drink.
does he?
He drinks like
but he
no,
drinks he drinks liquid Xanaxes.
Who was it that drinks
And,
a lot
and
of
Moscow
Crown Royal?
Mules.
Jesus.
and
Who's it that
he
drinks
likes
Crown
Grand
Royal?
Marnier. Who drinks Crown Royal?
Yeah, I thought it was Crown. What's the
Somebody.
other guy that's in the crew? Like the owner, the other owner.
Well, Bridge doesn't drink.
Bridge.
Bridge doesn't drink.
No?
Yeah.
Bridge doesn't.
Bridge doesn't drink. V does drink, but he likes
Liquid.
liquid Xanax. Crown. I mean, he doesn't really drink beer. I don't think. Honestly, so
likes
you know
liquid.
how they select the beers there. They just look at what's trending on Untapped.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean they're pretty successful doing it that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it
have to
makes
work out a
sense.
6-pack
Yeah.
deal with him. Like once a week, we can get a 6-pack for a price.
Well, I feel like it
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be too impossible to arrange that we get. Let's just swirl that shit around and then get rid of.
Oh, this
you
is-
know,
this
the
is like a
last flavor.
cleanse?
Yeah.
this is a lot of head in this beer from the
Yeah.
Golden Drac.
Oh,
Another
I
one,
can
yeah.
smell that already.
But it is good, even though it's half
That is
Golden
an-
Drac, half.
That
half
is an
hazy.
IPA. What's the
It's a
ABV
hazy.
on that?
7.5.
Yeah, that is an IPA. Is it a
Definitely.
double?
It doesn't say that it's a double, but
Are you the can guy today? Can bitch today?
well, I'm always the.
No, you're not.
I am. It's okay. More, less.
Yeah, rummy. Literally just poured that in the glass. I was like, here you go. Have
Whatever.
fun with that. There you go.
Hey Brandon, why don't you like throw this thing like a boomerang and then knock the trade skills glass out of the beer can and make that land on there perfectly without getting out of your seat? Can
Trying
you
to
do that?
find my can that's got two. I'm condemned.
I don't know. I'm just gonna- No, I'll do it. You get much, well, that's okay. I'll stay
Well,
here.
I want to adjust that can.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. So, I haven't had a lot of hazy IPAs. They seem to be trending lately. The Sierra Nevada hazy is one that I've had. I know last week when you were at Mellow, you had the what's the hazy we have at Mellow right now, Brendan?
That is the Sierra Nevada
Is it?
hazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
there was
yeah.
a different one.
Okay.
There was something else I tried to get.
There was because you
It
wanted
was Sweetwater.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. The Sweetwater's hazy, which is the Sticky Nugs, I think.
Something like that.
Something like
That's
that.
not the one we had. The fresh sticky nugs.
What is
I've
it?
had it because
We
I've
had
had it.
hazy.
I know I've had it at 10.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's called hazy little
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
but
we
it's
had it for a
definitely
while,
there.
Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, hazel. That's
Hazy
it.
little
That's
thing.
another one. That's
Yeah.
Sweetwater.
In any
Yeah,
case-
I had that Sierra Nevada one instead. It was good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. And I like hazy IPAs a lot. I just
Just so you guys, if y'all want to see
Oh,
what
no.
that looks like, bada boom.
It's got some sediment in there too.
You're seven.
Hey, you wanna fight? So Riley, at some point, you're gonna have to play a couple of songs for us.
Yeah.
He's just
No.
like, God, fucking shit.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
I mean, you thought you were just here to drink, but no, I'm just
You
kidding.
don't have to play.
You don't have to
anything.
play if you don't want to.
I can.
Yeah, but you should.
I
You should.
was digging
I
that.
would really
I
like
was-
to. I'd really like to hear some original stuff from you.
I would, yeah. I'd like to
Yeah.
hear that. I'd like to hear some Zach. I'd like to hear that. I like some Zach Brown. I dig that.
But
Talking about
I think
Zach Bryan or
Zach Bryan, yeah.
I don't know that whole song though.
Run whatever you know,
Yeah.
man. It sounds good. It doesn't. You don't need much.
Man.
You can really segue it right into another song if you want.
honestly, I think you should just play whatever you feel represents you best. You know.
Yeah.
And we'll do like you play like maybe 2 songs or so, and then we'll talk and drink a few more beers and maybe play a couple more.
Yeah,
What do you say?
that's cool.
Yeah. Right
What
on.
you got here in your hand? This is what you're fooling with.
Oh, that's the thing from that other.
Oh,
thing.
you're just slowly like gonna just rip it in half.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to do, but
I
it's
don't
taking
think
forever.
the metal will fail before the cork fails.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe when we finish this beer, we'll do
Yeah.
that, and then that sounds like fun.
That'd
You
be
know?
cool.
Yeah. So how'd you get into music? I mean, I'm sure you've been playing like your whole life almost, but
Yeah, so like in middle school
yeah,
or maybe elementary school. I was like 9 or 10.
9 or 10.
Yeah, well, one of my best friends had got a guitar for like his birthday or Christmas. I can't remember what it was.
In hindsight, it was probably a pretty doo-doo guitar.
Yeah, I don't know what I can't remember what it was, but it was awesome.
My first one was a Yamaha F310. It's worth like $100.
Yeah, I don't know what his was,
Good guitar though.
but he got it and he was playing all this wild shit. And I was looking at it, and, he'd been going to lessons and all, and
Right.
I was watching him play. I said, "Yeah, I think I can do that." So picked the damn thing up. I kind of
Yeah.
half-assed did what he did,
Right.
and I mean, I just kind of, I was drawn to it. So
Yeah.
I begged my parents for one for about a year and a half,
Right.
and I was like 11. They got me one for Christmas.
And that was it.
Yeah, and
That's all
I
you
used to lock myself in my room, and I'd listen to I had a giant boombox that like had CDs and cassette tapes.
Pop that cassette in. Pop in
Yeah.
that black
Yeah.
album.
I'd
Go
listen
to
to
it.
ZZ Top's greatest hits,
I was a big
or
Dire
like
Straits fan
AC/DC,
when I was-
and then
yeah.
like Sawyer Brown.
What's some of your? So those are
George
some of your
Jones.
first inspirations.
Yeah,
Nice.
Guns N' Roses.
Right on. Yeah.
But then you got, like I said, George Jones, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I
Elvis
asked
Presley.
you to play George Jones for a long
I'm a big-
time. You played.
I love some
Come
George
Cry
Jones.
in the backstretch.
Yeah, the race is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Cash, obviously. I like. I like George Jones a lot.
I like funny ass
Um,
Buck Owens. He's so goofy,
what's
but I
that?
like him.
Who's the
I
guy
like
that
some
wrote?
Bucko.
I've been ever since we went to Savannah. I've been playing that song Sunday Morning Coming Down.
That's Cash.
That's
It's-
Johnny Cash.
Johnny
Yeah.
Cash covered it. It's written by
So
Chris
that
Christopherson
one-
wrote it.
Mm.
Yeah.
They were in a movie together, like
Yeah.
not Johnny
That's
Cash,
the
but like.
Highwaymen and all that stuff.
Right.
Well, no, there's
yeah.
a movie that had Willie Nelson. It had Travis Tritt. It had Merle Haggard, and
Right.
it had Chris Christopherson in it. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember the name of it.
Oh yeah. I
like
know what
you-
you're talking about now. That's gonna bother me.
And they were all it was a western.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, nobody's
Yeah.
gonna know it. It's okay.
It's all right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think as I've gotten older, I've gotten to where I like a lot of the like older country music more.
Yeah.
You know.
You like some
Um,
Marty Robbins?
Yeah, I like Marty
I like
Robbins.
Marty
Yeah.
Robbins.
If you like old westerns, Marty Robbins. is
Yeah,
your
I mean,
guy.
I like that. It's just that genre that I like. It's the
Like
the
Big
old.
Iron and
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh,
I just like the
El
old,
Paso. Or,
Yeah.
the old kind of Americana country kind of sound.
Yeah,
is-
I like,
is
uh,
what I'm a big fan of.
Marty Robbins. I like the Devil Woman song.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
I
the style of it
told you
more than anything. You know.
Yeah, I like the way he plays the
Yeah.
nylon string guitar and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's that dude. If you want like old Americana western kind of
Yeah.
thing, you go to Marty Robbins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, I've become a big fan of all that. You know, I mean, I used to, I say probably like me personally, I really like the kind of stuff that I think I can play well. You know,
Yeah.
which ends up being like Simon and Garfunkel shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you
Um,
going to Scarborough
What
Fair?
do you think about that? Do you like the kind of stuff that you play well, or do you like things that you feel like you can't pull off?
I don't know. I like a lot of stuff that's honest. Really.
Ah, right, yeah,
That's about it. Just as long as it tells a good story.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean, I'm not very complex.
yeah, right on, yeah,
I'm really simple. Like
So a
even,
song that makes
even
you
when
feel
I write
something?
like three chords and
yeah. Oh yeah, so some of
honesty through three chords and the truth. That's what country music is.
I think that's why I dig Zach Bryan. I don't know.
hey, Brandon says,
Yeah,
what's
man,
going
he's
on,
way
guys?
beyond his years writing.
He
Big time.
he looks like I don't know where he's from, but he looks like
Oklahoma.
Continued.
he
Yeah.
looks like he recorded that in Albany, Georgia. He's like literally like the Condemned song.
He's
and
still in the
Going
Navy.
South. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
it. The mustache and the haircut gives it away, but and the
Right.
songs give it away as well because he's
Yeah,
telling a story through his songs.
absolutely.
But he is like glistening with sweat, and it's like his face is red, so he just looks like he is in Georgia when he's playing this. I can just imagine mosquitoes and
Just
and flies
eating him alive.
and gnats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember the first video I seen of him, and I mean, you can see that and just realize that you're gonna believe every word that's coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, I don't actually think I know any. I mean, I suppose if I look for it, I could find some covers, but all the songs I hear him do are just all originals, and they're
Yeah,
all
it's all
just
stuff
his
that he's
story.
wrote.
Yeah.
So, Brandon dropped in from Twisted Timbers, owner. He says, "What's going on, guys? Looking forward to hearing Riley Jam out at Twisted Timbers Saturday. It's going to be an awesome time. So yeah, we're all looking forward.
So
to
can
that.
can Riley go up there and just throw
What's the-
axes for a long time for free?
Yeah, well, so yeah.
'Cause I-
Riley's really excited to throw axes before the show.
Well, Brandon's cool enough that he'll allow that. I'm
Probably.
sure.
I mean,
and
we're
I'm
just
putting him
kinda-
on the
you're just
spot
kinda
now.
Putting them on the spot.
I
right
put him
now.
on the spot now, so he has no
Yeah.
choice but to let you throw axes for free.
That's hard.
Is double-handed axing a thing? Can I do that?
Um,
Can I take one in each hand and toss
hey, I have
it?
to. Wednesday we need to try and meet Trent, Brandon.
I work Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
I'm off.
So Brandon
at
just
about-
says, "Yeah, absolutely, that's cool, man."
That'd be
So
cool.
yeah, gonna have some fun.
You're gonna get
I-
addicted, man.
I won't be there Saturday because I have to work, which is real unfortunate. But the Thursday after at Twisted Timber is also a glow throw, apparently.
I
So,
work
like,
every weekend.
so like they do like the the Saturday night, which is like the first of the month, or in this
Yeah.
case, well, yeah, I think the end of the month is the idea, but first of the month in this case, because of the way it worked out, is the glow throw that you'll be playing at,
Yeah.
and then the
It's
following
cool. It's
Thursday
like
they
$20
also
bucks.
do
You
a-
can throw
Yeah.
throw all night.
yeah,
and I, and
it's
I
like
have an
neon
idea,
stuff,
man. I'm gonna run it by you, Brandon. What I
So
want to do
exciting.
is you got a
Yeah.
hardwood floor, right? Everybody gets on skates, some Bobo skates. You move the tables all to the middle, and everybody just runs around. And you have the boxes, and they take axes
That's a
and
horrible
throw it.
idea. That's a terrible
They
idea.
take axes, and each station they throw axes and
Somebody's
skate.
gonna die.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a liability nightmare.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Everybody signs paperwork when they come in. It says if you get hit
Stacks
with
and stacks of paperwork
Yeah.
must
I
come
don't
with, must
think
come
so.
with a lawyer.
that
Yeah.
sounds great.
I don't think so.
Man, yeah,
And
no-
everybody skates around throwing axes.
No.
Done.
That's- That sounds like it would be great if it was choreographed in a movie, but
You do it on Friday the 13th.
right. Okay, so on that note,
Sacrifice 3 raw chickens.
on that note,
Yeah.
since we're all
Light
out
the
of beer
table on
except you,
fire.
Brandon, except me.
Yeah, I'll go get that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there, Jake. That's fucked up.
What do you mean? Yes. Do you want some water?
Yeah.
I'll bring you some in.
Yeah, I'll hold down the fort while you guys are getting set up.
Hold it down. I'll be back.
So yeah, if you guys haven't gone to the Twisted Timber, and if you haven't heard Riley Anderson sing, you can go ahead and knock out two birds with one stone, and you can go see him on
February 1st.
February 1st. Glow throw, axe throwing, great music, good beer. They've got a lot of Pretorius beer up there, so it's going to be a good night. You can knock two birds out with one stone. Or one axe, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
So you're just going to surprise us with a song, or you can tell us what it is? We can wing it.
Yeah, I'll tell you about
Is
it.
this original?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. That's exciting.
Let's get some water for the pipes.
Awkward silence.
Me,
and
me,
shit.
me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
So I just wrote this, or I just finished it. I'm really unsure what to call it yet. So what I've got in my head is Reclaim Memories. So I wrote it about a guitar, like the guitar that I learned to play on. Like my uncle, you know, I kind of played a little bit, played around, you know, trying to teach myself for the most part. And my uncle's really the only person in my family that could play. And there was like a summer that I was at his house for 2-3 months, and he sat me down and he showed me all the basic chords. And I get off of work and I come back home or come back to their house, and I'd go down to the basement, and that's all I do every night for
Right.
3 months straight. And then after that, I mean, I had a pretty good hang and everything. So,
Right on.
but it's just remembering that it's like a 1950s or 1960s Gibson J45
Nice.
that he's got. It was some.
I used to have a J45. I miss that guitar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, he still has it.
That's a new guitar for you, right?
Yeah, I just got this like
it's
a
pretty.
week ago.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I'll
walnut
let
and
you
sick
guys
spruce
get a.
top. Yeah.
Yeah, the 2018
Yeah.
Gibson J15.
Yeah. Right on.
Get in there.
I have some of
So
this
you guys can
binding
get
that's
your
on there
gander
in here
back.
somewhere. Same stuff. I wonder where it is. Oh, that's gone.
Shake-
Yeah, I figured like reclaim memories, like reclaim wood, old wood.
Yeah.
So that's the name that I have for it. But this is it. Remember my uncle's old J45. When he would play it, it would come alive. I'd sit there and watch that old wood and those strings, how it came to life with every song that he'd sing. And he would just smile, 'cause I think he knew about all those songs that guitar held on to. Songs about hard work and truth and busting your back, all for a paycheck that flies out your hand. And songs about back then and back when the cowboys did wrong. Songs about heartache and chasing that love. Songs about praying to the good Lord above. You're sitting there wondering just where all those old songs did go. It's matter of fact, you won't find them anywhere on the radio. One day he'd teach all those old songs to me on the same old guitar from my memory. I'd play those old songs the best that I could, try to bring them to life with those strings and that wood. Songs about hard work and truth and busting your back, all for a paycheck that flies out your hand. And songs about back then and back when the cowboys did wrong. Songs about heartache and chasing that love. And songs about praying to the good Lord above. You're sitting there wondering just where all those old songs did go. 'Cause it's matter of fact, you won't find them anywhere on the radio. I often think back to that old guitar. I wonder if it knew I'd make it this far. That's it.
Man,
Dig it, man. You got the pipes.
that's good, man.
Thank you.
I really liked the line. Won't find it anywhere on the radio. That's good.
Yeah, Dad said we
pretty darn
can't,
good.
we can't submit that one when he heard it.
I mean, that's wild, man.
That's
Like
good
that's
stuff, man.
that sounds
Yeah.
like it's so good that that's a cover.
Yeah.
Like that somebody else is like not saying
And
anything
well,
against
very
you,
well
but
written, man.
it's
yeah.
it sounds like something that should be huge.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
no, I'm impressed,
you.
man. Yeah,
Thank you.
that was awesome.
Album's
yeah,
coming
so-
out, right?
So tell me.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We just cut one that I wrote called "Feels Like Saturday." We're waiting for it to come back from Nashville, and then we're gonna go cut this one next.
Right.
So some of these people are hearing this first.
Yeah, we just started. I mean, I've played it a little bit at acoustic shows, but I haven't really played it full band yet.
Right. Yeah.
We just started putting "Feels Like Saturday" in our live show.
Right. Yeah. So tell me, I'm curious. Tell me a little bit about your songwriting process.
As far
Okay.
as normally,
you start with words or
yeah. So normally I'll have like a little melody come in my head,
Right.
and this happens all the time. Like I'll keep either, like I'll write on the back of my paperwork at work, or
Yeah.
I'll write on my notepad on my phone. I mean, I'll be at a restaurant, I'll be anywhere, and I'll have like a melody pop in my head, And as long as I can come up with a hook that kind of, is phrased with that melody,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll jot it down on my phone and I'll remember how I phrased it when it,
Right.
kind of popped in. And then I'll just sit down and see what I can do with it. I've got plenty of different ideas in my phone that I just haven't really built on yet.
You know,
Yeah.
like Bob Dylan, just like notebooks and notebooks of songs.
I mean, shit. I mean, I probably have 3 completed original songs myself, like 3,
Yeah.
and I've got like 1,000 pages of notes in my phone.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of
So-
them. I don't do on my own. Like I wrote
Yeah.
that one on my own. There's one that we're gonna have out on the radio next that I wrote by myself. But like the one that we've got out now, Hollow Heart, I wrote that with a guy named Martin L. Mathis. He actually plays lead
Right,
with our band,
right on.
Hmm.
Yeah,
and he's got 50 songs. I mean,
Really?
he's got a good book of finished work.
nice. Yeah.
It's some great
Yeah, I've
stuff.
always been envious of people that can
Yeah.
because I've never been able to get past I have a hard time getting bridging the words to music gap. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'll come up with lyrics that I like, but have a hard time, putting it to music, and then
Yeah.
the same thing applies in reverse.
Yeah, so like the majority of the time when I get a melody pop in my head, I'll be like, well, what can I write that's gonna go with this? But then it's like, what am I gonna write that I'm gonna believe?
Right. What's real?
And that's the main thing. Like, and especially with all this music that we're putting out, the 2 that we put out last year, and then the 4 that we have planned to release this year. Secrets out, 4 songs, dropping like 1 a quarter, but. That whole thing is just stuff that I've lived, or that it's relatable.
Right.
Anything new popped up in here? Can't really tell if
Not a
anybody's
lot.
come in and said.
Zach says straight out of Nashville. Yeah.
Not yet. Straight out of Leesburg.
Zach's that dude. But I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
a lot of like really, really good, talented people, like come out of really small towns.
Yeah.
They actually have something to say.
Right. Well, and that's like Martin. Hell, he's from Cordele, and then I've co-wrote with Lee Pilcher
Yeah, I like
and
Lee.
Harrison Butler. But I mean, and they're
Has Lee been on
both
the show?
from here. Lee
Yeah.
would be a solid one.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good.
Lee's
He
a solid dude.
knows his stuff. Good
Yeah,
guy.
that's a guy that I know that I could call at 3:30 in the morning and he'd come help me out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so
he's always been awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
yeah, he's
And
always
he's super
always-
talented, super
he
talented.
is. He's always down to jam. you know,
Absolutely,
which is
and then
kind of
he's
cool.
getting into the production side, like recording, and
Yeah.
yeah, he's awesome,
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I mean, I'll go over to his house like very, very occasionally, and hear what he's doing.
Yeah, I just referred somebody to him. I got a really cool opportunity with Bo.
yeah.
He called me up and I got to play at this Quails Forever
Oh,
banquet
nice.
that they held.
That's
And
cool.
somebody there was asking me, they're like, you give guitar lessons, and I'm like, yeah, I could, but I
I
know
feel
a
like
guy
you're-
that like is great.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he gives guitar lessons, and
That's-
this is like
that's
gave him
true.
Lee's
I've-
contact information.
I don't know that anybody's ever followed up and gone through with it, but I've recommended a couple people to Lee.
Yeah,
'Cause,
Lee,
like,
and I was like, when you call him, just tell him like I'll give you my name. You can tell him I referred you.
Yeah.
If people come to me asking for guitar lessons, I'm like,
Yeah,
I could, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
Time is you
well,
have,
yeah, it's
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm sure I could, but like Lee has got that.
but like
shit.
he's got it like
got
he's been doing it for years,
and he's
got
got
it
a
figured out.
whole like
Yeah, he has a routine for it.
a whole little process.
Yeah, that's like I'd be like if I were to try and teach somebody, I'd be figuring it out as I went along. Like,
Yeah.
like how best to teach somebody.
Right. Well, and
I
then
guess-
everybody, everybody's different. So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
What did you want to hop to next?
Oh,
I know
shoot,
he's
yeah,
had
it's a
this brown before, but I am a brown fan.
I do like brown
like brown?
ales.
Yeah.
I know you've had this beer before, but neither one of us
You
have
want me
had
to-
this.
Well, you sound excited for it, Brandon. Let's open it.
I do like browns, and I like reds, and
Yeah.
I like stouts and porters. Mine's got a lot of fermentation in it.
So, if you had to guess, Lee, how many songs have you written?
You say Lee,
Uh,
Riley.
Riley.
Oh, I'll
Riley.
say,
Lee,
how many is
whatever.
Lee written? Lee's got hundreds.
Oh, Ree's written. Lee.
You were on the
I would've-
Lee Pilcher.
I was-
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Lee
look, I
has.
got confused.
Lee has hundreds.
Yeah, I got confused. I just put a little.
Did you want the last of?
If you want to like kind of.
Oh, this is for him to swirl.
That's what I did there.
Oh,
yeah.
I went ahead and just poured mine up, man.
Yeah, you messed up.
I done.
Yeah.
Good. I'm smelling the IPA from before.
Hit me.
Yeah. Oh, none for Jake. okay.
Oh.
Oh man,
Oh,
here
man.
I didn't drink it.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pour that. I'll spill it all over.
The trick with these when they have
that's
the bowl,
alcohol
you
abuse.
just
I
have to
thought Jake had already
you have to
had
pour
poured
this
his.
shit fast. You know what I mean? Like that, and then it doesn't happen. That's good. Yeah.
Do you want to take
I just
some
think,
on?
no,
Take
it's
some on.
okay. I drank the little
Oh.
this little
Yeah,
swirly
it's a little
sample.
different going from like the gallon jug to
Yeah, the gallon jug to
12
the,
ounces.
the little
you know.
yeah, the
This
little
is
sample
Truck
thing.
Stop Honey Brown Ale. This is Back 40 Beer
Thank you.
Company, and this is actually what from a. You went to high school in the town this beer was made.
Yeah, well, just outside of Gadsden. It's like a suburb. So I went to Southside High School, but it's basically
Right.
Gadsden. And then I went to
Yeah.
Gadsden State and all that.
Yeah, it says it's from Gaston, Alabama.
Yeah,
Right on.
Right on.
Yeah.
pretty neat little
I dig
place.
that.
Sounds
it
like
says
you've lived a lot of different places.
Truck Stop Honey
Yeah,
is a
I've lived
medium.
all over.
It's a medium-bodied English style brown ale brewed with wildflower honey, roasted malts, and fresh hops. Balance of sweet wildflower honey and earthy hop aromas come through in every batch. Whether preparing a delicious meal or I don't care about the pairing.
Yeah, their brewery's like right in the middle of town.
Really?
Right on.
Yeah, it's right downtown, like old part of Gadsden.
Right.
Shout out Back 40.
Back 40.
Hey, good place right by
like
Back
it.
40.
Well,
Mater's
maybe-
Pizza and Pasta Emporium.
I'll let you guys see
Best
that.
some of the best
I do-
pizza in town.
I
Blackstone's
do like-
got some good
I like
pizza though
pizza
too.
and pasta. I like Emporiums.
Yeah,
Whatever that
it's
word
good.
means.
It's like
Yeah.
a whole little thing. They got it going on.
Yeah, so
And like I
if
said, Blackstone Pub's got good pizza too, and it's right up the road.
so if I may ask you, what brings you? How do you end up in Lee County?
My job.
Well, especially with you
okay,
being
okay.
like
Right.
Canadian, but
Yeah. So
big-
yeah.
so you're Canadian, yes?
Yeah, I got my American citizenship in 2013, November, whatever day JFK got shot. It was the 50th anniversary. Was the day
Oh, I was
got-
like,
Oh, I was gonna like, did he die in 2013?
no,
I
whatever.
was like,
day-
that was
it
1970.
was the
63.
50th,
Yeah.
It was the 50th anniversary of his assassination.
Right. Okay.
I was like,
It was
damn,
like
you're
the-
old as shit,
to the
man.
day, so like November 10th or
It's
something
like
like
you
that.
look good for 60.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I got sworn
Yeah.
in Atlanta.
That's cool. Yeah.
And so trains brought you to Albany.
Yeah, railroad. I transferred.
Right
And
on.
there's so many good country songs that deal with the railroad. It seems
Yeah.
kind of fitting.
You know what's
And not,
Bob
not
Dylan had like his backstory.
Yeah,
basically
absolutely.
traveling in the trains, but
Well, Johnny Cash, same way.
same thing. But I really, to be honest, I'm pretty sure those are all basically lies.
bullshit.
Like,
Just
No,
say-
Johnny Cash.
Well, Johnny
his stuff's
Cash,
real.
Johnny Cash, but Bob Dylan made that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably,
I
maybe.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash. That shit is the truth.
and this is
Like,
coming
he
from
lived
Jake,
it.
who's a huge Dylan fan.
There's
I-
a
yeah,
huge
well, I love-
biography
yeah,
of
I'm
Johnny
a-
Cash. And he absolutely loved trains.
Yeah.
Loved the railroad.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time on trains, but they're mostly European trains.
It's different. Yeah, I've been on. Yeah, I mean, I guess like
Yeah, I
old
don't-
Western
I don't-
train is much different than like a Shinkansen in
Yeah,
Japan.
I don't carry people.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't your brother? Did he ever ride on trains, or was something he wanted to do? Talking about hopping on trains and people getting killed, and
Ah, yeah. No,
yeah,
he
yeah,
wanted.
no,
he wanted to
screw
do.
that.
Yeah.
I
my-
found people.
Yeah, my
Like-
brother is kind of into that scene a little bit. A bit scary.
Yeah,
he's an
no,
odd bird.
No, we're not trying to.
No.
I don't want to
He's
like.
telling a story about somebody who
I
like
definitely don't advocate all that.
who got
That's-
pushed. Like it was, I guess it
That's
was
some crazy.
one where there wasn't an actual, like the floor area. Like
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
definitely fall through it, and
I guess-
apparently there was some argument. Somebody got pushed through and got sliced up
No,
underneath.
This
and-
has got to be a taboo topic for anybody
no,
that
screw
works.
that.
in the-
Yeah, no, I found a guy on like a refrigerated car.
Oh man.
He was up on the so the way a refrigerated car is set up, it looks like
You
a,
can talk about this, right? About work and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Making
absolutely,
Sure that
absolutely.
If some of your guys are watching, I don't make sure.
Not at all. Not at all. So, it's it looks like a standard box car, but it's got a refrigeration unit on it to keep food frozen.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a platform that you walk up to get where the motor is for the refrigeration unit.
Right.
It's a diesel powered condenser basically.
Yeah.
And there's you have bums like when I was in Chicago, you'd have bums up on the platforms, and you have to call railroad security, and they'd have to flag the train down. And
You just find like a frozen
Man.
corpse in there.
oh, not in it. No, you just find guys like sleeping on the platforms and shit.
Yeah, man.
I thought you were talking about finding dead bodies.
No, because you got to walk your train, right? So
Yeah.
before you go anywhere, you've got to inspect it,
Yeah.
and that's when you'll normally see them.
And you're like,
That makes
hey,
sense.
get out of here. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Arr."
Well, and they think that the train's going across the country, and that's not really how. I mean, eventually it will, but
But
it's
you
not
know,
really how that
in
works.
like a year. Yeah.
Well, not a year, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, really, for the amount of freight that they carry, that's the most efficient way to do that.
Yeah.
Because you think one rail car is like 3 semi-loads or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
And they're usually just sending lots of.
Yeah, it just depends what we're doing. You can normally get something to somebody, unless it's like high priority. It's basically like the mail.
Some
Right.
methamphetamines and stuff. I mean, yeah, mail. Yeah, for sure.
Brandon. Anyway, so my experience with trains, I've only been on passenger trains.
Yeah, same.
I mean, obviously
Like
because
Amtrak and all that.
yeah.
I did a lot on
Well,
the in
I've
Europe.
been on Amtrak a couple times,
Okay.
and then like in Europe and in Japan.
And then we got one here.
Yeah.
It's like the Sam Short Line.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, because the railroad that the company I work for owns, they supply a train crew to
Right.
run it.
And where do they go out of?
The state park at Lake Blackshear, and it goes up to Plains.
So it's just a very small little.
Yeah, it goes up to Jimmy Carter's hometown and turns
People-
around and comes back
People pay for that.
all the time. And then
Really?
they'll bring Thomas through, and you get to ride a train pulled by Thomas.
Hey, it never occurred to me, but you might be the right person to ask.
Oh, boy.
I want to get like a section like this big of railroad track that's been used.
Yeah.
Because it's rolled steel on the top. 'cause
Yep.
The train's been running over it, and as like
You're
an
gonna get in
anvil.
trouble right now.
No.
No, it won't get me in trouble.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
like,
not the one that has to cut it.
if I wanted
You
to
guys
get
have
it,
the stuff to do that there.
Yeah, they've got old track and they rip up and stuff.
Yeah, if I wanted to get some, who do I ask? I have no idea.
He wants to use it for like an anvil.
Yeah, because like as a
I've-
makeshift
I've
anvil.
got a guy.
Yeah, man, I might have to message you about that.
I ain't
'cause
gonna name any names, but
It's a guy. He knows a
it's a
guy.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've wanted to get a piece of old track, and I've just never known who to ask and how to do it legally.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
the guy to ask. Yeah, we rip
Yeah.
up all sorts of.
What Jake was gonna do is just buy the machine and just cut a section out of the track and just.
Well, I was-
be
yeah,
damned
find
if a
something-
train comes by. you
No,
know.
I was not going to do that.
No, another one to
that's-
ask would be that
yeah.
Thronatisca Center. They've
Yeah.
got the museum. They might have old stock rail
Yeah.
there, but I got you.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to message you about that.
What are you gonna do with it, Jake?
So anytime I have to set up a chisel, one of the step like because you have to flatten it and you spend a long time flattening it. One of the things that speeds it up a lot is tapping out the back of it to basically like if you go to sharpen it and you look at the scratch pattern from the stone and you realize that that it's like arced a certain way, you can speed up the process by tapping it out on the
So the
anvil.
top part of it is rounded and the bottom is flat, correct?
Yeah, it should
You'd
be
use
perfectly flat.
You would use the
And-
bottom, correct?
And yeah, and so what you do is you get the anvil, or in this case, the old piece of railroad track, which is much cheaper than an actual anvil,
I agree.
and does the job exactly the same way.
Yeah, that shit's heavy.
Yeah, and I just want a piece like yay big that I can I'll drill some bolts in it, and put it on like a little thing, and I'll like be able to attach it to one end of my workbench. You know what I mean? And just for when I need that kind of surface.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
know,
thought you
for
were
tapping
wanting to do a
things.
forge, right? That something like that would be useful in a
well, it
forge,
was kinda-
correct?
I'm kind of interested in being able to get more in depth on making my own tools, but I get interested in shit like that and then just and never follow through on it.
Well, I mean,
guess.
you're a busy guy just like I am. Like,
Yeah.
you end up prioritizing business
Yeah,
over.
You can definitely smell the honey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And that's like wildflower honey too.
I was just drinking it. I was not even
Mm,
tasting
yeah.
anything on it. I was just drinking
Oh,
it.
hey, look whose phone just died. So anybody that's watching right now, my phone is dead. I can't see your comments. I'm gonna charge this thing up. I'm gonna charge it.
Well, I mean, you got a port
Yeah.
around here somewhere. Just get it charged up and get it back online.
I really should have thought that through a little better. To be honest. I knew it would. I did know it would eventually die.
Well, I know you
So-
were low on battery when. Well, you were dead at the liquor store
Right.
when we were picking up the beer some of the beer that we're drinking tonight.
Yeah. Man, I don't have a thingy.
What's that?
A plug-in thingy.
There was one I put on that table over there, but it was
Did?
like an iPhone one. It was a block.
The
and-
white one, yeah.
Yeah,
that'll work.
it's right over here inside that box. Inside that wooden box. No. See it?
Ah, yeah.
It's not great. It didn't work with this O-ring light right here.
Well, it'll probably get this turned on, and then we can read people's comments again. So if anybody, yeah, we'll try to read it, but it might be kind of.
Make sure it's actually charging.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's charging.
Right on.
Okay. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. What were we saying?
We're talking about railroad tracks and you building stuff and.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
A forge.
I will message you a bit of piece of railroad track.
Yeah,
I'd
the
love
forge
to
would
see
be
what
cool,
I-
man.
I can't like make any guarantees.
No,
but-
but I mean the only reason
Gosh.
that I want railroad track is because I'm too cheap to buy a little anvil.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
get it.
mean?
Yeah,
So-
I absolutely get it.
I mean, if it's just scrap track, then.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
what I mean. It's just I obviously don't want to go out and because even like the stuff that's like on this that looks like scrap, you're not allowed to just go out there and take it
Right.
because I mean it is.
That's like a federal. That's a felony.
Yeah, it's a felony. Yeah, that's
So what-
Yeah,
That
exactly.
seems like a
That's
pain in the
criminal
ass.
Trespass, all that shit.
It seems like a
Exactly.
pain in the
Like
ass
even-
to cut something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd have to
yeah.
borrow. You'd have to borrow. I mean, I would have to borrow like a.
Like our rail
Whatever
saws
it's
are
called.
like a.
Yeah.
It's like a big grinder disc
Yeah,
on like a
Oh.
chainsaw engine.
yeah,
Takes a bit to cut through them.
Hell yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Or you could torch it,
yeah.
but that's still.
It ain't easy.
that'll take
Yeah,
forever.
and I'd have to borrow a tool to cut
And
it
that's
anyway.
just like high carbon steel
So-
too.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
dense-
exactly. I mean,
dense,
it's
super
some,
dense
it's
stuff.
some tough stuff.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
Probably
Yeah.
should drink my beer. You guys just tore through yours.
yeah, man. What do you guys want to drink next? I mean, we
We
could
can
go
run
to
with
the.
the Australian beer. We can run with
the
some of the
Green
beer
Beacon.
that Riley brought.
Why don't we finish on the Australian one?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
That sounds like a good one to finish on. We could drink Black Portent because it would go great after that. And
After the
then-
stout, after the red or the brown,
Yeah.
run into a stout, and then run the other ones.
Yeah, and then go and then switch to sours. It kind of works.
Run it.
Yeah, it sounds good. Right.
You'll be the beer guy.
Yeah.
I'm in the Foxy Locks.
So what I was gonna ask earlier, and I got way off track, Riley, is how many songs have you written? You have like
Like done, ready to go. Probably 15 that I'm like super confident with.
oh right on.
And that's
yeah,
not just by myself, that's all.
Right.
That's a lot of co-writes.
right.
What's something big in the future that you're kind of excited about besides knocking these songs out?
We got 5 days on the road in Alabama in April,
You just
or 4 days.
going to different businesses or what?
So we locked in. It's Cowboys in Dothan was the main one that they initially came in, and we were able to get a hold of them, and we booked April the. You got to play Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday with them, and they put you in a house and all. And we'll be down there. It's a Wednesday, a Friday, and a Saturday. It's April the 1st, the 3rd, and the 4th. But then we're going to go down on that Thursday that we have open. There's a venue about 45 minutes away, 30, 45 minutes away in like New Brockton, Alabama,
Never
called
heard of
Bama Slam Saloon, I think is what it is. And we're hopefully, we haven't got the contract back yet, so it's all preliminary. But if we do,
Right.
then we get to go travel down there that Thursday.
That'd be sweet.
it. What are your big goals for the future? Like, what are you wanting for yourself?
Quit my real job,
Yeah.
really.
I mean,
Man, so-
working with the
And
railroad sounds cool
like,
as shit.
I love my job. I love what I do.
Yeah.
Mean, I've done it for
I had
eight
eight
years.
years,
Man,
yeah.
I have a great story about this. If you want to steal it, you can. So when I was back when I maybe like 3 or 4 years ago,
He's
me and
gonna make a
a
song
friend
out
of
of it.
mine. No, me like 3 or 4 years ago or longer. It was a while ago.
What is this stuff here?
This is Black Portent by Three Taverns. On the back of the can, you can't see it on the beer can, but on the back of the can it says Rich Malty Darkness, 5% ABV.
That's kind of low for a porter, right?
Yeah,
Usually
yeah.
around
I think
6%.
I think 6% is probably typical, but I actually
That's
really
pretty light.
I actually quite like low ABV beers because I like to be able to drink for a long time. So
Oh, that's easy.
yeah.
That's super easy.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was about to say is back when I first got into live music, maybe me and a friend of mine. It was like me and one other guy who was a bassist. And we would play an occasional set, and we used to have 2 tip jars, and one was quit your day job, and the other one was don't quit your day job.
Oh boy.
It was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You telling me you should make a song out of this?
No, I mean I'm just
Called-
saying if you
called
want
Quit
to,
Your Day Job?
if you want to have, if you want to,
Yeah, I got a note in my notepad somewhere called "Help Me Quit My Real Job."
if you have like a, if your tip jar is like silly, like something like "Show me your tips," that's a horrible tip jar phrase, by the way. Then you can
Yeah,
upgrade.
ours
You
don't
can
have
upgrade.
a phrase. My dad
Yeah.
got this really cool. My dad's like our legal team, and
Yeah.
he's like that's my go-to as far as all this music stuff. He's
Right.
he's good when it comes to all the business end of things.
Yeah.
But
He's with the Railroad as well?
yeah, he goes up to Nashville a good bit, and
I love Nashville.
so he had got this vintage, this old looking like milk container thing, the steel
Right.
one or aluminum, and he went all the bars on Broadway and all, and got stickers from him, filled it full of stickers, and he put one of our stickers on it.
Nice.
Man,
I gotta get
all
one.
sorts of neat stuff. Yeah, you
I
know
have-
what?
We gotta get some. We gotta get some.
I got some in the back of the truck.
Who is
Hell
not
yes.
here currently,
Hell
but
yes.
we're
Remind
gonna
me.
rep some.
See, you see my my guitar case over there?
Absolutely, that's
So,
awesome.
It's a long story how that.
Some
I
of those
used
are
to-
popping off, man. What's this green one thing sitting
yeah,
off
I
the
gotta-
side?
Yeah.
it keeps peeling off. I gotta fix it. I tried to fix it with
Is
tape.
that,
and
is that painter's tape?
yeah. I couldn't find the masking tape or the duct tape. I really wanted duct tape. I couldn't find the duct tape. And then all I have is painter's tape.
He's
so-
slowly gonna have this thing completely covered.
Well,
That'd
that's
be cool.
So what happens when it's covered? And people
you
are
start
giving you
doing the sides
stickers?
and the back and stuff.
I mean, completely covered.
And then you just overlap the existing ones. So the only reason I have any stickers in that case, and since I'm talking about it now,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
the only reason I have any stickers on this thing, only reason is because back when I was in guitar school, there was this guy that's Sketty, and he was one of the instructors there.
Bring it in closer.
And the other instructors, as a joke, made Sketty stickers.
Sketty.
Yeah, Sketty.
That's what he looks like.
That's him. That's exactly what he looks like. Yeah, they made Sketty stickers.
He looks like
and
a great guy.
So I put that sticker on this case, and then it would have been weird to only have one sticker. So
Yeah,
I've just been doing that ever since.
that's awesome.
But yeah, no, he was a great guy. Sketty, if you're watching, which I doubt, but
Good guitar builder
hi.
or good guitar player?
oh no,
Both?
he's great. Yeah, both. Yeah.
Can you be a guitar builder and not be a guitar player?
Yes, I've seen it.
You're like, yeah. I mean, I can tell you it's in
I mean,
tune, but that's it.
I will tell you, a lot of the reason I got into what I do is because I kind of, at some point, I just felt like I was just not getting much better as a guitar player, or as like I wanted to be like a singer-songwriter. That's what I wanted to do since I was a kid. And I just, at some point, I guess working on guitars became like a substitute for that kind of,
Yeah.
in a sense. I don't know, and I feel like I'm still getting much better as a musician. Like I think I'm probably right now I would say I'm in the best playing shape of my life so far.
Yeah.
But
You're still young.
but
gun,
like
so
yeah,
you
but
got
like
time.
5 years ago when I got into guitar building, the one of the motivations was that I was not where I wanted to be as a guitar player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't know. I don't know why I talk about that now. But
That's cool.
yeah. Yeah.
Where'd you end up putting your guitar at? Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, it's yeah.
If I want to hear that Zach Bryan song, I know you don't know the whole thing.
I don't.
I know, but I like it. I do like that song,
Yeah.
and you sing it so well. I like it.
I'd love to hear like 2 or 3 more songs, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right on. Yeah. You were eager.
And if you need to
Yeah.
like chug on your beer some more, drink on your beer, and then play a little bit and drink some more, and then play.
However you want to do it. Yeah.
Is this carrying this damn thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's beautiful. I saw the piece over there that you just made on this part. Over there. Is that on Zach's guitar?
No, that's just a spare.
Okay.
I just had it sitting
We
there.
need to make Zach's listening.
It's I'm working on it. Look at how clean my shop is right now. Anyway. Yeah.
So you probably could.
Sorry.
I don't know if you want to. You can play a song. If you don't don't know all of it and you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to. You can hop into something else. Zach Bryan, dig that song.
I'll see what I can do.
No, it's, yeah.
There was a boy who was a dreamer, flew so high and proud, in a world full of people, had to cut his young ass down. No one ever understood a single word he said, cast him to the wolves when he wasn't well and fed. Boys, we got a riser in our midst. He will get the last laugh, it's the last thing he did. He used to roll around in that red dirt mud. Now he's skipping town and that riser's out for blood. Won't stop going south. They let you play your music real damn loud. Won't stop heading south. They'll understand the words that are pouring from your mouth. That's all.
That's cool. I
Off the
dig
top
that.
of my
Sounds
head.
good, though.
Yeah, I think the other part he
Yeah.
he calls his dad and he starts screaming the songs
Yeah.
about it and telling his dad he would never go back to the town where they knock you down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a good little twist on a boy Who Cried Wolf.
Yeah.
It's good.
I dig it. Zach
It's a
Bryan.
good song.
And you can play whatever you want, man.
Oh, it don't matter.
Whatever you feeling, man. Just jam, man. Just drink some beer, hang
Hell,
out.
I got
man.
one that I wrote with Lee.
Oh, that sounds good.
Pilcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Harrison Butler.
Saw Harrison yesterday.
It's called Lux Run Out. They called you trouble, I called you my best friend. Put my heart in a vice and you keep turning tighter, the walls are caving in. Guess I should've known better, been down this road before. Say things change, but the signs stay the same. Can't take it anymore. Luck's run out, it's all over now. Back to the drawing board I go. Thought I had a master plan, but you were quick to let me know. Sooner or later I would probably fail, so I gave one more to the rodeo. My luck's run out, but at least I tried, 'cause it's all that counts anymore. I keep on running right back to you. Time after time, put my heart on the line. Comes back broke, battered, and bruised. Just keep running in circles, it's all I know to do. They say I'm crazy, I say you're right. God bless an unfortunate fool. Luck's run out, it's all over now. Back to the drawing board I go. Thought I had a master plan, but you were quick to let me know. Sooner or later I would probably fail, so I gave one more for the rodeo. My luck's run out, but at least I tried. That's all that counts anymore. My luck's run out, but at least I tried. That's all that counts anymore.
I dig it, man.
I like it, man. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you have
I
kind
like
of.
that.
You're right about having
I like
kind
that
of.
on there.
Well,
The mother of pearl or whatever they have on here.
yeah, that's mother of pearl. Yeah. That's abalone
Yeah, the rosette.
the rosette. Yeah. Have
Is that
you
still
ever seen
part of a
abalone
shell?
in the? Yeah, it's shell.
It's still like a mother of pearl
It's
species.
reconstituted shell. I got a whole bunch of them.
You do some Tyler Childers too, don't you? I know that's kind of basic bitch stuff, but I like some Tyler Childers.
Hang on. This is my like rare collection of strange materials.
There's your goatee.
What?
Your goatee.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the goatee.
This is the Jake goatee. Let me get the goatee.
All right, go ahead. You go.
Is this the mustache?
Might.
This is Jake's goatee.
That's what abalone looks like before it's
Oh wow.
like that, you know. Fun stuff. This is all like rare,
Yeah.
relatively rare material that I've just kind of saved up. Yeah, it's a piece. It's on the kind of what's on the rosette around the guitar there. Yeah, kind of cool stuff. You know?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give
So
you guys
what is
a
this?
It's a shell,
look at this.
like seashell.
Wow.
And it's just kind of basically reconstituted. So it's basically I don't know. I don't know exactly how it's made, but it's not naturally exactly like that. That's mother of pearl, which is what your inlays are.
Yeah.
Are there, but, and then
Very cool.
other random stuff.
It's usually cut offs from your teachers.
Yeah, like all this stuff. Like yeah,
It's all like really
basically.
expensive stuff. You have some pieces in there that are like you're really really proud of.
Yeah.
That you're like, yeah, there's like this is a completely extinct
Smells
species.
like vanilla. It's Brazilian rosewood,
Yeah.
so it smells like flowers and vanilla.
When you say there was some kind of weird cut off from,
Yeah, that's from
it
it's
smells like
piece
a
of-
fishing lure.
Yeah, it's a piece of they call it the tree, but it's like it's a basically a quilt pattern mahogany. It's like $8,000 or $9,000 for the wood before it's a guitar,
Wow.
and then when it's a guitar, it's like $20,000.
Wow.
So, but
That's big ballers. That's
yeah,
I got more money than I have since.
yeah, basically. To be honest, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
not something I'd play.
to be honest.
There's no way.
To be honest,
It costs more than my damn
I,
car.
yeah.
By
yeah.
that point, if you're spending money on that, then you've got a
So-
car that's chump change. to you.
Obviously, I like expensive guitars. Based on just in the context of what I do, I like expensive guitars. But I will tell you, I can think of almost no reason for anybody to have a guitar that's worth more than $3,000.
Yeah.
And that's sort of pushing it. I mean, you should play something. You want something to play as well as it can. You want the materials to be good. You want it to last forever. But I don't think. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you can afford a really nice guitar and it's something that'll inspire you to play,
Yeah.
and if that has a high price tag on it, then it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
If it means you'll spend all your time playing it.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to convince Jake
but-
when he builds a guitar to use human molars
Absolutely not.
for
That's,
tuning.
that would freak people out.
Yeah,
For the pegs.
I think that'd be great, man. You have to brush
Probably
it every once in a while because
Pretty-
you will
pretty
get
sure
dust
that's-
in there. It
pretty
might
sure
cause
that's illegal.
cavities.
It's illegal to trade human bones in Georgia.
I mean, if they're your molars,
Actually,
you don't need your molars.
oddly, Georgia is only one of 2 states where it's illegal to buy and sell human bone. I don't know why I know that. Yeah.
He looked into making.
And I
He
was
wanted a
I was
femur.
trying to buy dinosaur bone, and the website that was selling dinosaur bone also sold human bone, but not to Georgia. And I was like,
They know
Long
we into
story.
some backwoods deliverance kind of shit.
yeah, no,
and
that's too weird for me. I
and all
agree.
those country boys would
Yeah.
just be
I
selling
like
bones.
in fact, I have a
Yeah,
bunch
on the wrong
of
property,
these
boy.
are all dinosaurs.
You got $5,000
There
worth
goes
of bones
my-
on you, boy.
These are like, I mean, shit. I mean,
Ammonite.
science says they're 250 million years old. But
You
yeah,
want to
they're
use those for
ammonites.
inlays, right?
Yeah, for inlays. They're cool
So
as
he'll
shit.
basically have 2 of these.
It's more or less the precursor to all this.
Yeah.
It's kind of what you can sort of
Well, I've
see
got 2 of the
that
same.
sheen on the back of them.
Yeah, that's very cool.
He'll get 2 of them and do them basically like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys.
Well, these
watching,
these are all matching pairs. I'm gonna find the one I dropped before it's gone forever.
we basically do inlays like that. And these are ammonite.
So
Just tossing them in. Well, I guess if they survive millions of years, they should be
yeah,
okay.
they're fine. Let's do this. It's just-
It's very cool.
Just in case.
Yeah, you
Reaching
know,
down there with the guitar and everything might be a little.
I like
Yeah, I got a whole lot going on up here.
Yeah, man. We work
Yeah.
it out, man. We're a team.
I like a lot of weird materials like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So how do you get like from
Uh-huh.
that abalone to from that chunk to this? You just fragment it, or
Well, yeah, there's a couple of it's a lot of companies will cut it out basically.
yeah? Because I'm
Yeah.
guessing like you don't get a.
One way to cut something to
You
that
have
shape
to cut an
is
entire circle and lay it in.
yeah. One way to cut something to that shape is something like this. Basically, it's a blade and
Yeah.
it spins and it has the
And then
diameter
that's all
of the
you're
rosette.
using on it is just that little circle.
Yeah, but probably
Unless
it's,
you do like inlays.
that's
or something.
done with a router, because the abalone is too hard. This is really intended for wood, but that's not so hard to make a rosette. You know.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably have a scrap rosette somewhere. You know, or,
When you're coming back this way, check your phone.
yeah, I mean that was gonna be one, but didn't be.
You guys that are checking that out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then you could just inlay whatever you want.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. I was gonna do like a hand carved kind of thing, but I don't show it off. I messed it up. It's trash now.
You trash. Here you
I
go.
know,
You
but
check your phone.
you know, but that's kind of what the thing does. It cuts out that perfect,
Yeah, that's very cool.
you know, and then basically all I'd have to do is saw it that way, and you just take the piece,
Yeah.
you know, and yeah, my phone's turning on now, so we will have power again shortly.
And we'll be able to see you guys' Facebook
See
messages.
everybody's wonderful
Because
messages.
at this point, it
Yeah.
is not letting me know. So if you guys have messaged and we haven't responded, I'm sorry. We are not ignoring you.
Yeah,
Don't believe
we
that.
are, but not intentionally.
No, we're not ignoring you. Like his phone went down, his phone died, and that was our
It did.
only way to actually check Facebook messages.
Yeah.
Suppose I could.
So, how many guitars do you have, Riley? You're one of those guys that has like 10, or one of those guys that has like 2,
Yeah, I'm that guy that's got
or 1?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, probably 8 at my house, and then I've got a couple down in Florida at my parents' house.
Right on.
A shit ton.
Yeah, I've got a bunch. I signed one and gave it away.
Just you gave it to somebody, like it was your personal guitar. You
Yeah,
signed
yeah,
it
a friend of
and-
mine. It was his twin's birthday, and he had one for them that he wanted me to sign.
Right.
And so I come over because his 2 little boys. They know every word of Hollow Heart.
Oh, right on, man.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Zach said he's enjoying the cork ring. Yeah, I like to keep it fancy.
Yeah.
You know, if this was a doobie, you know, these things exist. You could smoke doobies out of this, but you know, I've got
That's
a
silly.
cork, so well, that
We
makes it
could
where
do-
your fingers don't smell like doobies. So
You could do all kind. You could like you know
Cigar,
those like
big fat ass
those,
cigar.
those cheese straw things, right? You could put one of those on there and just.
yeah,
That's sorry.
you talking about like some string cheese?
Yeah.
Just work it through, put string cheese. I agree. And then Courtney, one of the co-owners of the Twisted Timber, said we're so excited to have you at Twisted Timber Saturday.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thank you. Sorry guys, if we're a little late responding. We're back on. As
Fine,
far as
yeah.
like the
Able to view comments again finally.
where's
Yeah.
your battery at so we don't die? Like that?
9%. We are gonna
Yeah.
die again. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
plug that shit up, man.
To what?
I'm good right here.
Can I just like take this one?
No, that is actually what is feeding straight in here.
Oh,
It
man.
is.
Okay. Yeah, I almost messed everything up. That would have been
Yeah,
terrible.
we were gonna lose signal there.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Sorry. Yeah, that would be.
Just
you
plug
would
plug
not have
up. We
forgiven
can
me.
run. That's Chris Morell's.
Here.
I'm gonna have him on eventually too.
Yeah, that'd be
Good guy.
sweet. There you go. If you can plug it into something.
Let's see if this will actually charge you.
I think.
We have.
Is it working or not? If not, I have a backup, Brandon.
trying to go back to the main, make sure it's charging.
It's charging.
Poorly, but we're
It's fine.
charging.
Yeah. All right. So
We are here, guys.
yeah.
If you guys like, I see you guys are watching. I can't see how many people are watching on Twitch because my Twitch is being,
Lame.
yeah, it's being a guy. I'll probably have to re-download it, but usually it's pretty good about telling me who's actually watching and who's on and comments. But at the moment, I
Oh
can't
man,
really
we have a
see
lot
it.
of other beers over there.
Yeah, we'll leave those for another show.
Yeah.
We have. Do you want to go? Do you want to leave the Australian for last? Do you want to hop into the Atlanta, or do you want to go into the?
Why don't you pick one, Riley? What you wanna
These are
pick?
your beers. You brought.
I don't
these.
care. I've had the Atlanta Brewing one. I haven't had the other one.
Let's run the one you haven't had.
Yeah,
Sounds
let's
good.
do it.
Yeah.
What is this? An IPA? What is this?
I don't know.
It's a sour. It says Nasty Trunks, 1 pint dry hop sour, India Pale Ale with lactose. Lactose.
Where's it from?
Evil Twin Brewing. I'm a
Out
big
of-
fan of Evil Twin Brewing. They're out of Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Stratford, Connecticut. But everything I've had from Evil Twin, Evil Twin's one of those few breweries out there that's like literally everything they make. I'm just like, you know. And trying to think of what other breweries are like that. Maybe Creature Comforts is a pretty good example. I think Three Taverns is a good example. Almost everything they make I like. Bell's Founders.
Yeah, Bell's isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, Bell's has probably my favorite IPA. Two Hearted.
Sweetwater. I like Sweetwater. The majority of the
feel
stuff they come out with.
Anything
Yeah.
Dogfish Head puts out, I pretty much like
Yeah,
it.
pretty much everything
Yeah.
Dogfish does.
I
Even
like
the stuff-
Stone.
Yeah, I like Stone a lot.
There's
This
this one
guy-
up in. Is it Indiana? Three Floyds.
Never even heard of it.
Oh wow. Yeah, they've got some pretty gnarly stuff.
Well, yeah, Fonta Flora always has
Fontaflora.
amazing stuff. Yeah,
Zombie Dust.
yeah. And I was really
Yeah,
impressed
called
with.
Arctic Panzer Wolf.
Arctic
I like it.
Panzerwolf.
Yeah, it only comes in a 22 ounce bottle.
That's what I thought about.
Yeah, that's
The
what I thought
boosh.
about.
It's
Yeah,
good stuff.
Arctic. What is it? What does how the song go?
Arctic Panzer Wolf.
How does the song go?
It's like ice flow, nowhere
Yeah.
to go. Ice,
Johnny
flow,
Johnny
nowhere to
Frostbite.
go. Yeah.
I'm like an Arctic.
Johnny
wolf.
Frostbite, freezing you up, freezing you down, something like that. Yeah.
We like the
We're
Mighty
sorry
Boosh.
for messing. Yeah, we just.
The Mighty Boosh are very
yeah,
British.
we,
and
we gave no context to anybody that was watching that.
ice flow. No, we heard Arctic
Yeah.
and we were like
Lost in the blinding whiteness of the tundra.
of the tundra.
Ow.
Looking for the.
I'm sorry. They make the best.
He is like
He's
seriously
like-
confused. Like
yeah,
what? Wait,
yeah,
huh?
no,
What?
it's okay. It would confuse almost anybody because it has no context. And now
It's the
like
Boosh.
it's an old TV show from like maybe the early 2000s, and they had they would always put on the weirdest, like they would have the weirdest song in every episode.
Yeah. Oh, man, this stool.
You ain't
Yeah.
digging
Swear
it.
to God. No,
Yeah,
no, it's
so-
okay. I just can't lean back.
This one came.
yeah.
That stool came from actually Jeremy Dollar. Good Life. Like they upgraded
That
their
smells
systems.
good.
Or they upgraded a lot of their
Smells
stuff like
like-
that, so they gave away all the old ones.
Smells like peaches to me. Oh, here, do you want?
Here, you,
Uh,
I'll let you be beer
sit
guy.
down?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you this blanket.
Johnny Frostbite.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Should be.
He's worried about his guitar.
No, I'm just trying to. I can sit
Prop
here
it
and
up
hold
right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want to pop that one on
I
the
mean, if
cam?
it breaks, Jake will fix it. So.
That is true. However, I will say that there are some things that are easier to fix than others. Like, if you knock a hole in the sucker, I mean,
Jake's your guy.
I can fix it, but
Oh wow.
it ain't easy.
You
at
went
that
and
point.
smelled it already?
Yeah.
Let's see.
What is this?
This is Evil Twin Brewing. Nasty
I went and
Trunks.
picked it up. I
What
don't
kind of
even
beer
It's
is
the one-
it?
Yeah, it's a sour. It says.
It
It
has.
says it's a dry hop sour.
Okay, so I can smell hops. I'm smelling like.
know. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What am I smelling? I'm smelling like.
And lactose. Lactose is in it.
What hops are in it? Are these
It didn't
the
say. Let me see if I can tell.
Mosaic? Maybe. If you guys want to look at the can, it's hard to tell, but the can's actually hard to read just straight
I
up.
want to say mosaic, but I'm
There's
not
like
really
three
one.
of them,
I'm
isn't
not really one of those guys that can tell.
It smells like mosaic. It probably doesn't say. There's the
doesn't.
reading stuff on the side right there.
Hey, Brandon, did you know that according to the Surgeon General, women should not drink during pregnancy?
That's a rumor.
That's what it says on here.
That's a rumor. That's false information.
Yeah.
It's more healthy for a girl to drink during pregnancy. Girls, if you're listening and you're pregnant, don't go out drinking. I'm talking shit.
Brandon,
Yeah,
nobody
something.
actually listens to you. I just want you to know that.
I know, that's okay.
Yeah. It does not say the hops, but I'm not really one of those guys that can taste it all the time. Like sometimes I can be like definitely Mosaic, definitely whatever, but it's a really rare beer that I can do that with. I'm by no means an expert.
Ooh, that's a weird anomaly.
It's okay. It looks kind of fancy.
Look at this weird camera anomaly. Let's get rid of that.
No, just leave it. I like it.
No, I'm getting rid of that.
Okay, fine. Suit yourself.
That
Anyway.
was, that was weird. It's actually something weird coming from that camera.
Yeah.
It's gonna pop up in a second. Yeah.
So what have we not covered? What else should we talk about?
So we've talked about where you're going to be playing, at least most recent, and what's going on. You've played a couple of original songs.
Talked about the songwriting process a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
We got the Twisted Timber on Saturday, and then next Friday we're at Harvest Moon full day.
Already.
I
Yeah,
caught you
so-
last time at Harvest Moon,
I
but
was
it was
there
so
just
packed.
briefly. It's
We were the
Always
whole
is.
area.
Always
Yeah.
is.
The whole area getting up close was packed. So
yeah.
Weaver caught eyes with me. I was like, "What's up, man?" You know.
The usually when I go to
That's a due to the guitar collection.
I do
Really?
I love
Yeah.
I love Harvest Moon, but anytime I go there, like no matter who's playing, I'll always like catch like one song, and it's generally it's like so loud and there's just so much going on that I usually just can't even hear what's going
There's
on.
always that
You know what I
one
mean?
drunk guy.
Well,
who's
it's just like it's like I might catch one.
That's Brooke.
I might
Yeah.
I might catch like a
Robot
lyric.
Arms, that's Brooke, man. Hey, yeah, Brooke Hickson. That's my dude.
he's
I
that
might
guy that's
catch, like-
drunk in the front trying to get
With the
girls to
tall
dance.
boys.
and-
With the tall boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
He's
don't know
always got
about
the Tall
that.
boys.
I might catch like a whole lyric.
Oh, he'll dance
the
by
song.
himself. He don't care.
And then
That's
He's,
okay.
he's a
Hey,
party.
shit,
He's a
there's
party.
there's some videos of me dancing by myself at Harvest Moon. It's,
Brooke is my dude. I got
Yeah.
a picture with him. I might use that for the flyer for next Friday.
nice. Yeah.
Double tall boys.
Yeah. There's one. I'm pretty sure he's got one on him. If not, then I got a picture with him doing some dancing or something. But he's just he's just a party. He brings the party. That's him.
Right.
He's that guy in the front. He just grabs up
That's it,
random
man.
girls to dance, and he does the spin and.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he'll do that. Normally he'll do this robot thing.
With
He'll have
with
the
tall
beard.
boys.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him. Maybe I saw him, but maybe I didn't see the double
Milwaukee's
tall
best
boy.
ice.
Yikes!
Yeah.
The
I mean,
$1.50.
It's a whole 50 cent cheaper than PBR.
He get completely
So-
drunk off $5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the idea.
Yeah.
That's I mean
He has a good time. And then he'll normally text me like the next day and be like, kick ass show, when's the next one? He'll put it on his calendar.
honestly the
You got a roadie.
Yeah.
You got a fanboy.
nice. Yeah.
He's cool, man. He's
Yeah,
cool.
you know it's I have a fun time at the shows. It's just it's like anytime I go to Harvest Moon.
Every time that we play Harvest, it is
just
packed.
yeah, it's so
and
so busy. And
that's
loud. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad about that. It is awesome.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's great.
it's a great spot. Yeah.
I catch shit from everybody that works there normally.
Yeah.
Well,
Because they'll be like, damn, you didn't tell me you were coming over here to play.
yeah.
it's
Because
like-
it gets when it gets busy, it gets busy.
I like
Yeah.
that. Like, because when I hate sometimes
I
whenever
like
artists
going
come to
there,
Mellow
yeah.
and,
And they
it's
don't
just
bring
cold.
nobody.
It's
Yeah.
cold outside, so nobody wants to go outside. So
Yeah.
it's a musician playing.
Playing for literally the bar when he's out there.
Yeah, or
Like-
for us servers sitting in the back waiting.
Yeah, and I'll be like sitting out there like half paying attention, and and it's I mean you gotta bring some people,
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
I mean you gotta or maybe sometimes it's a slower show I guess, but
It's so it's.
I guess it's sort of partly the artist's responsibility to provide some people.
Yeah,
Sort
I
of.
mean,
You know what I mean?
it all depends on the venue. I mean, you have some venues
Yeah.
that just have a built-in crowd,
Right? Yeah.
you know, and
Harvest
you
Moon.
know you're fortunate with that. And then
Yeah.
you've got you've got the built-in crowd at Harvest, and then we've got a
Yeah, you guys have a big following.
We've got an awesome fan base.
Me and Brandon.
Like that's when we got on this countdown on the radio. Our fans are the only reason that we went #1. I mean, we were
Right,
able to
yeah.
do it twice.
What countdown
Hell,
is it?
It's the Backyard Country Countdown. It's like independent artists from Georgia that live in Georgia,
Right.
and I mean we're up against people that have like label deals. And,
Yeah, these are like big dogs.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's great. I mean, great music. I mean, it's obviously it's all the whatever current stuff that everyone's putting out, and they submit and they pick the top 10 and put them on a countdown, and you vote. And that's the whole thing that drives it all is voting.
Yeah,
And,
people kind of just pick their favorite, and just kicked it right under it.
Yeah, and so when we debuted at #3.
Nice.
And we bounced around for like 8 weeks. 3-2-1, 3-2-1,
Yeah.
2-2-3.
These are playing originals or playing like?
It's an original song, yeah.
Is that how everybody's doing it? Original songs?
Yeah, it's all original material. And we were really the only one that was able to stay for our entire, except last week. Or no, last week we went #3. There was 1 week we went #4. I think it was week 9. But other than that, we stayed in the top 3 pretty much the entire time. That's the first song that we've put out to country radio.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
But the
Like
only
within all the
reason
people
we've
within
even-
Georgia.
Yeah, and the
You
only
guys-
reason we've even been there is because of our fan base. That's solely.
Is this you guys? Is this you guys directly contacting them and sending them stuff, or is this fans being like, "Yo, you need to check this shit out"?
So yeah, we had a couple good friends that they've got projects that got put on there, or they've got friends they've worked with. They got their material put on, and we found out how to submit, and it takes several weeks to process all the submissions and everything, but we were fortunate enough. They were like, yeah, we really like this song, we want to put it on the countdown, and then from there it's all in the hands of our entire fan base. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's hell, this just goes to show you don't need tens of thousands of fans. You just need good ones.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And because we were up against, like I said, these people have. There's three of them, I think, that got label deals already, and I mean they've got 10,000 followers, 14,000 followers, and here we are on Facebook. I think we're almost at 3,500,
Right.
and on Instagram, I think I might have 1,200 followers
Yeah.
for our music page. But we've got just some of the best fans, really.
Yeah.
And we're pretty fortunate for that, to have a really good group of people that like what we do,
Yeah.
and to support it enough to where some dude
Right on.
that still works full time
Working
in
fucking
Leesville. Hell, the
railroad.
whole band still works full time.
Big Bad John. working with the
down here don't know anybody, and here we are going #1 on the radio. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I'd like to hear
Yeah.
your song on the new Queen Bee radio. I mean,
That'd be fun.
I'd like to
Yeah.
set something up with them and have
Yeah,
them,
that'd be cool.
It's probably
have,
doable.
have them
Yeah.
playing you. I mean, they're local radio, so they
Yeah.
have all the rights to do something like that if they wanted to.
Yeah. Then
That
I mean, legally, you've got all all the information.
That could be
they would
huge,
need to put
man.
On there.
Have everybody in Albany that tunes in to Queen Bee radio,
Mm-hmm.
like listening to your music.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. So, anyways, back to the beer for a second.
Yeah.
I smelled a lot of hops. I know we kind of jump around, guys. Sorry about that, but that's kind of like the nature of our
It's
business.
definitely citrus.
Yeah,
But then when-
citrusy. It smells
when
like
I-
dates or peaches to
When
me.
I taste
almost.
it, I'm not tasting hops. I smell it.
It's also not incredibly sour. You know?
No, it's good though.
It is good. Yeah, it's quite good. And it has lactose, which I think I taste. Yeah, I definitely taste it. But I think that's what cuts the sourness, so it's not quite so tart. You know?
I dig it.
It's the lactose.
Yeah, I like that.
This is probably one
I
of
don't know
my...
how I feel about the name Dirty Trunks.
No, I dig it even more because of that name.
Really?
Yeah, this is
It's-
probably the favorite beer of the night so far.
Really? Let me think. Yeah, this is up there. I mean, but it's Evil Twin, and I love almost everything Evil Twin has done.
Zach Russell, welcome back. I think he was in here earlier, maybe not. Either way, thank you for coming in, Zach Russell.
Yeah.
He plays a little bit of music too. You probably know
Yeah,
Zach.
Zach's good. He's a good guy.
Zach was a wild man.
He's
back
a real
in his
person.
days.
He exists.
You know Zach, right?
I've
Yeah.
met Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah.
I think they might live in Savannah now. I might be wrong, but
Yeah,
don't know,
I think so,
sober,
yeah.
Sober Riley has probably not met Zach.
Well,
fair
you know.
enough. What is your drunk persona? You still call him Riley?
Yeah, just drunk Riley.
Okay,
Drunk
some people
Riley?
come up with names for themselves. Like Chandler is
Oh,
calls
yeah.
himself Mike.
Yeah, Chandler, like, you get that's. We need to have Chandler back on the show just to get the.
Will we have Chandler on, or are we gonna have Mike on?
Well, no, we're gonna video the transition between one
From
and the other.
Chandler to Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
It'll
he
be
goes
like almost
he's
like
like
an
the Incredible
exorcism.
Hulk, you know, like once he gets drunk, it completely changes. It's,
Well, we
it's
could do like
hilarious.
me and Chandler talked about it.
like
It
he goes
almost-
by a different name and everything.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do a exorcism, right? We're gonna
Yeah, yeah,
exercise
no,
him,
we
but we're gonna
probably-
tie him up, right?
Probably a good
and
idea.
we're going to splash Red Bull on him and do
Turn him into a Kyle.
yeah. We're trying
My
to
bad, Kyle.
That'd be after
exercise.
Monster.
My
yeah.
bad, Kyle.
We're trying to exercise the mic out of him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it probably
That
would
doesn't
take him.
sound safe.
It's
He'll be chained up probably against something over
we
here.
had a- yeah. I don't know how I feel about exercising demons in the workshop.
You're
Although it
just
would be
getting
kinda
Mike out of the
cool.
way.
I've done some crazy shit in my workshop that other woodworkers just have not done. Like I've drank with eagles.
I mean, if we could
Hawks,
find somebody who's
technically.
possessed locally by a demon, and we have I would love to do
Possessed
an
by a
exorcism.
local demon.
I don't know any local demons, but I know
His
somebody.
name is Cletus, and
Probably got like a backstory and everything.
I would
Yeah.
like to do an exorcism on this.
Well, that'd be great. If we just need to find a good we just need to find a Catholic priest that's willing to do that. That also drinks, which is
yeah, we'll find a
odd
rickety
combination.
cricket kind of person, and we'll pay him in beer or lemons to exorcise this demon.
Yeah, if it's a Catholic priest, he's definitely getting fired. Well, they don't get fired. Catholic priests just get moved to a different.
Well, they just go to hell.
place.
When-
No,
yeah.
they just go to like Ohio.
Okay.
They're not going to Utah. They're not going to Mormon
That's
land,
how
though.
that works. Like
They go to
Catholic
Ohio. They
priests,
ship
just-
them
well,
off to
not
Ohio.
Technically, they'll send them to a different state or wherever.
Yeah.
After
With
about
it's
7
like
or
witness
8,
protection.
7 or 8 or 9 bad trips to wherever they're going and doing whatever it is that they're doing, then
Mhm.
that's when they like get hidden in the Vatican.
Right.
Seriously,
Yeah,
that's-
that's how
I've
you,
been
that's
to
how you
the
be-
Vatican.
That's how you become the Pope. You got kicked out
That's
of
not how you
Sistine Chapel,
become
didn't
the
you?
Pope.
Yeah, I did get kicked out of the Sistine Chapel.
It's a funny story.
Yeah, no, it's not really great. It's not really a funny. I mean,
I just-
it is
so
funny in
getting-
hindsight.
The idea, the phrase "kicked out of the Sistine Chapel" is hilarious to me.
That's good.
So I'm
Yeah,
in
that's good.
I'm in
Yeah,
I'm
it's
in
gold.
Rome and I'm in the Vatican. I'm in the Sistine Chapel, and it's obnoxious how these Italians, like, not knocking any of them, but they're like, no photo. They're yelling out no photo, and then they're yelling out shh, and they're being so loud yelling out shh, and also yelling out no photo. So you're in the Sistine Chapel. There's the huge, like, crazy fresco. Like, there's a beautiful painting. It's very iconic. You can't take photos of it. And I thought, okay, maybe you can't take photos because the flash will affect the painting, maybe. You know, it's a very iconic painting. They're trying to retain its... I get it. But
Yeah.
then I find out that, like, apparently at the time, the Japanese owned rights to it. Like, they had helped pay for the restoration of it. So they own rights to the images on it. So, like, as you leave the Sistine Chapel, they're selling, like, T-shirts
Oh,
and
prints.
mugs. And so with you taking photos of it, you're taking money out of their pocket.
So it's just a bureaucracy thing. No,
Yeah, so-
okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
I just go around taking photos. Like, I have my camera flipped upside down. I'm just taking photos.
You're good.
I'm taking photos of the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
You about to pick your guitar up?
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm listening. I had to
Yeah.
stand up real quick.
You're good, man. So you're taking
So
photos.
I'm taking photos
Back
of the
up, Ross.
ceiling, and they're yelling out, "No photos, no!" And eventually, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I get my phone, and I'm just, or my phone or my camera, and I'm just taking photos. And this Italian's just getting super angry, and they're yelling me to get out of there. Which, get out of there, all it means is walk like past the ropes of the doorway to the Sistine Chapel. So you're going to the rest of the museum. So you're just walking out of. It's like being in this room and they're like, hey, get out of here. And you're just walking into the next room.
Yeah.
You're still in the Vatican. You're still in, like, the whole Vatican, Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica. You're still within that. You're just not
Kicked out the room.
the
Right.
room. Yeah. And I was okay with that because I had taken all the photos that I wanted, and it was an enjoyable experience.
And you get to say that you got kicked out of the Sistine Chapel.
I did get kicked.
which
Yeah,
is-
no,
that's-
I started convulsing on the ground and saying things in ancient Aramaic, and they knew I was possessed, but they kicked me out. These things happen.
Yeah, these things happen. Man,
I was speaking Babylonian, and no.
No, I don't know. I still haven't. I want to go to the Sistine Chapel.
You still had some cool places, man. You went to
Well,
you went to France, you went to Paris, the Louvre, you went to
I'm
the.
still shocked that Brandon's been like all over Europe, but he's never been to Paris.
I dodged
Or, no,
France.
Europe or France at all.
I didn't
it's
do France and I didn't do Belgium.
How do you go to Ireland, Eastern Europe,
I skipped
and also
it.
like Spain,
I
and
dodged
somehow
it.
not go to France?
I
at all?
dodged it
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you have to deliberately. Have you seen the movie
deliberately.
Thelma and Louise, where they drive from like New York to Mexico without going through Texas? And
How does that work out?
it's because she just doesn't want to go through Texas. And
Texas is an awful drive for those who have to drive. I did a Albany to California drive, and Texas was
Yeah.
the worst part of it. It's just
Yeah.
fucking massive, and you're just driving
It
through
is.
Texas.
Yeah, I
and
haven't
it's-
done Texas yet.
I could live in
I
Texas.
think I've
only
been
for
stuck in a
brisket.
Texas airport one time.
Yeah.
That's it. That's like the only reason I've seen the arch at St. Louis because I was held over in their airport.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any beef with Texas. It's just driving through it. It's just
I haven't
fucking
been yet.
massive.
I want to go. I've had
Brisket.
people commenting on our Facebook
Just
page
the
about
food
going
is,
over there to
the
play.
food, the food is so good though. I mean, I could live
It
in
would be
Texas
something different.
only for
Yeah.
Mexican food and for brisket. I mean, I really could. I could live there just for the food.
As long as I can eat an all-you-can-eat Mexican buffet, again, like I had in Savannah, I'm okay with
That place
that.
was good, but I'm just saying, brisket. I love brisket. Yeah,
Yeah, Texas has pretty good barbecue.
they do.
At least
Yeah.
from what I hear, because I have not been.
All in due time, sir.
No.
You're gonna get well off, and you're gonna be cruising around all the states. You're like, oh yeah, Texas. I've got a good friend that lives in
Been there
San
many
Antonio,
times.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then that'll be a. You're still a young cat, man. You got plenty of time. I didn't start doing my traveling until I was 30. Honestly, I'd gotten to a point where I was like weighing, like, so I was finishing up in my college, and I was like, do I want to go ahead and go into this degree, work all year for a 7-day paid vacation, or do I want to go ahead and do it now? Do I want to work until I'm an old man and try to travel once I've retired with grandchildren, or do I want to go
I
ahead
mean,
and get that in now?
Be honest. I mean, I don't think anybody should. I mean, I don't buy into the to the 7 days off a year kind of thing, or the 2-week paid vacation a year kind of thing.
It's like it's
I
like
think-
a small town kind of like, I mean, it's like a
I'm-
American dream. So you
Yeah.
graduate from high school, you go into college, you find your significant other, married, house, career, white picket fence, kids, retirement. Like these are like orders of operation that
Right.
that you're kind of told that that's what you're supposed to do. And I bought into it most of the time up until around my 30s, and then I started like readjusting my priorities and finding
Yeah.
out like if I gained all of these things, would I be happy, or do I actually want to see the world now?
The thing is, though, is,
So-
I mean, you could. I mean, at least where I am right now, I mean, I could quit any job I have, and go do something else for a couple months, and then come back, and then it's fine. Or get a completely different job.
That's why we work where we
Yeah.
work, because if we
Yeah.
want to leave for months and come back, we're valuable enough employees that we can just come back and get our same shifts and our same job back.
I guess so. Yeah.
Every job I
Yeah.
work at, I could do that.
So-
I was talking to the owners of Pretoria. I was sitting down. Everybody except for Trip, they all came into Locos today, and they were all talking to me about my Euro trip in July, and they were
Right.
finding ways that I could market Pretoria from my travels.
Well, that'd be fun.
So whether
Yeah.
it's me having a can, which I can't bring a can on a plane,
I'll get it there for you, because I can. I'm having to ship some things.
so you're gonna bring a check bag or something, or
Yeah, I'm bringing check bags.
so I just get you to get a can, and we'll work it
Yeah,
out,
whatever.
and I'll work
Yeah.
those Pretoria
Because
beers
I have to
into
send
the
tools.
photos.
I have to send tools which can't go in the. I mean, they have to go into the
Check bag.
Yeah, they have to be checked.
Yeah.
So I have to bring tools with me when I go.
So with
Yeah.
liquids, bringing on like carry on, it has to be under 100 milliliters.
Right.
So a can of beer is
What
not
if you
going to work.
drain the can?
You can. The only thing is
That
that
makes
when you
sense,
have an
yeah.
empty can and you're traveling with it, like you for photos, you want it to be nice and pristine. So like an empty can, you know, it's going to get smashed up. It's going to get so you'd have to have it in a box that protects it completely. And
Yeah, or like a Yeti koozie or something,
It could work.
yeah,
because those are durable.
yeah.
Just poke a hole in the bottom of the can.
Yeah, like I would have to empty that out. Like when I go through
it's simple.
inspection,
Simple.
I'd have to empty it out and have
You
the
can
empty
get
can.
like a what is it? A flavor injector, the little needle from that, and poke it in the bottom of the can, drain the can,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then put the can in like that Yeti,
and that
like
so
a durable.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that could work. There's ways to do it. If you want to get a can
it
of
doesn't weigh anything.
if you want to
Yeah.
get a can that says Pretoria, in Europe somewhere,
Or
we can
just
make
get-
that happen.
Yeah, or get the label.
Yeah, or get
Just
the label,
take
put it
some
on a can.
labels.
the
Yeah.
labels are like they're plastic.
They have
that
to be
are
put
kind
on
of,
by a machine.
Yeah, they're
Right.
like shrink
Yeah.
wrapped to almost to the can.
Yeah, they got a kick-ass machine too. They do that with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some cool stuff.
It was that wild goose canning system. I think is what it is.
Right.
I have a bunch of cans
My
that
bad, yeah, I followed all that from like day one.
I have a bunch of their cans that I've kind of kept for I don't know because I'm a
You're a
Pretoria
nerd.
fan. I'm a Pretoria fanboy, so anything I can get, I do get.
Right.
So I've got a bunch of cans that the labeling was put in backwards, so the cans are all upside down.
Right.
So I've got a bunch of those
Oh,
where they
that's
like
cool.
fucked up and sent them through the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Just kept them for funsies.
Yeah.
Anything I can get that's Pretoria, I get it.
Yeah.
They have their release Tuesday, like their official launch Tuesday for the radio station. And there's a bunch of
Mhm.
like exclusive T-shirts. I'm gonna try to get a couple of those.
Ooh.
They don't make any shirts that are my size.
I mean, I'm sure they could.
I
work
try
it
to
out.
buy one every time I'm there, and they
What do you
just
need?
don't 4X.
I think they sell it to
Because I need the length.
Yeah. I'm sure they could work it out, man. You
If
probably
they
have
got
to
like a
special
3X
order.
tall,
They'd probably have to just special order it. I'd probably have to just talk to one of the people who set that up, and they'll just have a couple of those made.
You should get me one of the custom shirts from the.
The Queen Bee?
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to. I mean, it's a radio station, so I couldn't wear it to Mellow unless it had actually Pretoria on it, which it doesn't.
Yeah, but
It just says Queen Bee
I'm gonna be
Radio,
honest.
and it says
and anybody
Save the
that's
Queen.
watching from Mello right now, like any of my coworkers, I wear literally whatever I want.
You do whatever the hell you want.
I kind of do. So I mean, I don't think I've worn a Mello uniform in like a year.
I haven't worn an apron in a long time.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
bring it, but
I don't wear an apron. I don't have a server book.
there's not a single person at
I don't have a name tag.
at Locos who wears a name tag or an apron.
Yeah.
Most of them don't even write their shit down.
Yeah, I mean, I like if I ever wanted to write something down, I write it on a peso. Because pesos wipe off in water. You see the material?
It's
Like
plastic.
that's an order.
Yeah.
That's an order I took actually, but it'll wipe off if I scrub it off.
that's like the new pesos.
Yeah.
That's how the euros are as well.
Yeah, the Canadian money's
Yeah,
like
true.
this as well.
Yeah.
The twosies and the what do they call them? The coins, the big coins.
Loonies and toonies.
Yeah, the loonies
Yeah.
and toonies.
But yeah, the bills are like that too because
It's a
they're
small
designed to
great
be more
white,
durable in the washing
Mhm.
machine.
Yeah.
small
yeah,
great
it's the
white
theory.
pizza.
I don't have any fucking.
You can read that. Looks like a
see.
small great white.
That is.
Hey, what do I have to do to get Mello to bring back that? What is it? The black and blue.
Oh yeah, the shrimp or the shrimp Bayou Blue.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
gonna. So there's two
their
ingredients on
shrimp
there that we
anymore.
don't sell anymore.
And
So
the
it's
andouille and the
shrimp
shrimp,
and
yeah.
the andouille sausage. So they're
Kind of
not
a
going to
shame.
bring it back.
Because that was good.
Well, so the funny thing about Mello is like maybe once a year they decide they're gonna have like some sort of regional cooking, like, you know what I mean? Like that particular year they were just like Cajun stuff, and
They
like,
did that.
we
They did
just-
a Thai thing.
yeah,
They
we
did
had like a
barbecue.
random German. We had
I
the
think I was there for a German one.
no, it was because we had what was it called, the one hot dog thing. The
You got this. I believe in
a
you.
couple years ago we had the
only
spicy
thing-
mustard and the sausages.
I mean, they had the spiked sausage, but it's like
no,
actually
not
different.
that, not the spiked sausage. It was like a whole thing.
What sauerkraut on it? I'd have been about that.
I don't remember the sauerkraut.
We had sauerkrauts for the.
May have been though.
We had a Reuben at one point.
Yeah, yeah. So it was the same time we had. I remember that. It was the same
We
time
had
we
the
had
Reuben
the
because Scott used to always get the Reuben.
I didn't like Reubens back then. It's because I don't like Thousand Island dressing.
Oh yeah, I would have done without salad, but
Yeah.
the sauerkraut's legit.
But I do like sauerkraut. But yeah, no, it was the same period. It was the whatever it's called, I don't remember it. The dude's dogs.
It was that andouille
Yeah.
sausage.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It was called the dude's dog.
The dude's dog is sausage wrapped with pizza dough
Right. Yeah.
with cheese in between.
Yeah.
Which is good, but we don't have andouille sausage anymore. We don't keep the shrimp anymore.
Yeah, it's real
A lot of
shame.
those funky pizzas, since I worked there, I have to kind of bring the stuff in. So I had a chili cheese dog pizza. So I brought in hot dogs, I brought in chili, and they just, I don't remember what they put down as the base, but they made basically a chili cheese dog pizza with onions and
Sounds
chopped
weird.
pickles and chili, and I think I did mustard. I did a hamburger pizza, so I did cheddar and onions and mustard and beef.
Also sounds.
No, it tasted like a hamburger. It tastes like a cheeseburger.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's great.
I've never liked pizzas that aren't just pizzas. I like.
You like pepperoni pizza. It's okay.
I'm simple. Yeah, I'm easy.
You're a
You know?
13-year-old girl named Melissa.
No,
and
no,
you like
those
pepperoni pizza.
people they eat cheese pizzas, sir, and I'm one step above that.
They
one
eat,
whole
they eat
topping
pepperoni
beyond
pizza
that.
and they ask for lots of ranch with it.
I hate ranch. If there's one thing,
Just
in
can't
this,
wait to get out of school and go home and upload a new TikTok video.
You're
Yeah,
not wrong.
that's me.
That's Jake.
Now, if there's one thing I truly despise, it's ranch. Really, there's.
Jake likes pepperoni. He only eats really pepperoni pizza.
No. I mean, so when I pay by the topping. I mean, if I don't want a whole bunch of toppings, I usually will
We
get.
get half off.
Yeah, it still ain't
He
cheap.
pays 50 cents a topping.
It's like 65%, Brandon. And I just truly am that cheap.
Let's go for this Atlanta beer over here.
Atlanta?
Drink your
Okay.
beer.
Right.
You're the one with beer left.
I'm gonna pee while we.
Okay, you
record.
know
Run
how
it.
to get there?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
Run it. So you take them. I'll go ahead and pour this up. Drink your beer
Okay.
while you're heading that way. Ooh, we got a little head on that one. All right, this is Atlanta Brewing Company. Go Santa. Go Santa. It's not a song, but it is 4.7 ABV, and obviously you can tell by the name of it, Atlanta. It is brewed in Atlanta. Don't know what kind of beer. Okay, it's a fruited goza. So that's what this is. I'm going to show you guys the label. And I'll eventually put this down on the beer cam so you guys can see that a little bit better. I'm enjoying this this Riley Anderson. He's been tearing it up. I feel like we haven't been playing music as much as I'd like, but I think eventually, I didn't want to make this whole thing about music and just him playing music because
well,
it's not what he's all about. I actually wanted to bring up some of the events that he's got going on, kind of what he's excited about.
yeah.
Be a pal and toss that on the.
In the pyre.
Yeah, man. Tori and Alicia, what's up?
Hey.
Thank you for coming in. Buongiorno, principessa. Throw that on the.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Fucking French.
It's Italian.
Oh,
Buongiorno, qualcosa. Eat something, man. I wish I had some good cheese right now.
Me too. I almost.
Hey, we can do an episode from the Cork.
I haven't been there yet. Is
I
it
haven't
good?
either. No, I haven't either.
I have wanted to go. I like charcuterie. I'm curious if it's good.
I'm sure it is. It's bougie.
I've heard
it's
good
cheese.
things. Heard good things. I wonder if they have a corking fee for wine. Because I would love to bring. So the rule when you go somewhere, when you go to a restaurant and you bring your own bottle of wine, you always have to buy a bottle of the house wine first, and then you pay the corking fee and you drink your own wine.
So they just pay. You pay basically to have your own wine there.
Yeah.
What is the general corking fee?
10, $20. 10, 15, I think is standard.
It's like a BYOB fee.
More or less. I mean, you're paying for the service because they're still going to open. They're still going to open it for you
BYOW
at a nice restaurant. Like in fine dining, you don't really pour your own wine. Like
Go Santa.
you're never going to run out because they'll just.
Go Santa.
You
Go
know.
Santa.
I don't
That's
know.
this beer right here. I'm going to show it to you guys. Oh, you put
Go
it on
Santa
there
Atlanta?
really shiny.
What?
Look at that, sir.
That's perfect. It's all right.
Don't call me.
I thought they could use their imagination the other half.
Well, yeah, it says Atlantis.
There we
No,
go.
that's you didn't do anything.
I just did. Watch. It's gonna turn. Hang on. Wait a minute.
No, this
Just
is
watch.
accurate. This is current, sir.
That's current. Because I absolutely turned it.
Watch Jake Scooby Ass hands.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, it just turned.
Yeah.
Well, now I fucked it up. So
Put it directly in front of the camera.
yeah, it's fine. It's gonna move around and do some weird shit in a second.
Yeah.
But
Way
that's
to
fine.
goof it up. Watch, we're gonna see your shadow coming here. Watch
Yeah.
it. Jake's shadow's coming in.
This is. Hang on. Where is it?
There's some I think with us plugged in with your phone in here, there's some serious lag on
It's fine.
that webcam
it's
down there.
Fine. It doesn't matter.
Is it Atlanta now?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
This is
that's-
the Goza.
that's good. Yeah, that's good stuff.
This is the
Yeah.
Go Santa, Go Santa.
That's Toto.
Man, yeah.
You hear Weezer's cover of Africa?
No.
It's
I
legit.
did. It was good.
It's legit.
I do like
yeah,
Weezer.
because they put it on the playlist at Temp.
Yeah. Was I there
I'm
that
gonna
night?
I walked
by
in there
this
one
way.
day. I went to get coffee.
I don't want to
'cause
bump your guitar when I come this way.
It was like the first time I've ever been in Temp to actually get coffee.
Yeah.
And because I've been in there plenty, but never to get
Yeah.
caffeine.
Same.
I'm usually there for beer.
Yeah, I spent plenty of time in there,
Yeah.
but
I
it was
like
not
that
for
spot.
coffee.
Yeah. I don't ever see you on the weekends. Probably because you work weekends. You're usually playing somewhere.
Yeah, I was just in Valdosta.
Yeah.
Just did Valdosta Saturday.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I went in there to get coffee or something. And I was listening. I was like, man, that's Weezer.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool.
I saw Weezer once.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Austin,
I've not
Texas.
seen
yeah.
them.
It was cool. Yeah. But I was at the South by Southwest in Austin. The cool thing about it being it's like a big music festival thing, obviously. But
Yeah.
The cool thing about it is you don't have to pay for a ticket. If you don't want to pay for a ticket, you just don't. You just go anyway.
Huh.
It's like but they sell like so-called VIP tickets. And,
Yeah.
but really, it's not like it's not like a farm or something like a whole like festival grounds.
Yeah.
It's actually just in the entire city of Austin. And so if you decide, so basically all the places that participate, they agree that, if anybody has a wristband, they get in for free. But if you don't want to if you don't want to spend $1,000 on an actual ticket,
Yeah,
you can just
yeah,
pay, you can just pay a door fee. It's like $10.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I would love to go back to South by just for that reason, because I mean what I did was I went to like 2 venues where I knew some of the bands.
Yeah.
I probably paid $10 to get into the first one, $10, $15 to get into the second one, and just stayed there for like 6 hours or more.
That's
Was that-
cool.
And we're talking about
South by Southwest?
yeah, because he mentioned Weezer and I was like, I saw Weezer at this place. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's
I actually haven't been to many concerts. I'll be honest. I actually
yeah.
haven't.
I go to concerts, but it's
Yeah,
pretty
I
rare.
go to a bunch.
I mean, I'll go to. Well,
The
in,
guy I know
in
who
April,
goes-
I'm going to like 4. Yeah.
Justin's my friend Justin is the one that I know that goes to the most. He worked
Yeah.
with me at Pretoria for a while. He goes to an insane amount of concerts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know Justin, bald-headed guy. Worked at Pretoria for a long time.
Yep.
Glasses. Used to work at Charlie B's back in the days.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He
Deluge. I think is
yeah.
his last name.
I sat there all afternoon one Sunday with him, just bullshitting.
He is a bullshitter.
It wasn't.
Justin
It
do
wasn't
that.
a Sunday. It was a Saturday because we were playing Harvest
Right.
that night. And he said if he had time, he was going to come by. I got a Pretoria hat and I bought like a
Right.
pint glass.
I'm ready for you to play at Pretoria, man.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the guys. Real talk.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
It should
You're
be.
you're too great to not. I mean, there's been some artists up there. I mean, there's been some good players up there, but I think they need some Riley Anderson up there too.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah. So we've got after this one we got one more beer,
And
and
we got one more beer and then probably another song.
then yeah.
I'd like to hear some Tyler Childers. I know that's kind of basic bitch, kind
Oh.
of country or kind of
Yeah.
like folky
I say-
music,
I
but I
say-
do like some Tyler Childers.
and I say play whatever you think represents you best.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I can,
true.
I can do Childers.
Yeah.
Do you like Childers?
Yeah, I like Childers.
You talking
yeah.
shit. You don't like
I'd like to see him. I want to go see him.
He seems like a cool guy to just
Tickets
hang
are
out with and drink.
ridiculous.
I want to see Charlie.
I don't know
Kirk.
how much he drinks.
Next week, guys, we're having Tyler Childers on the show. Just to pay attention. Tyler
don't
Childers
know.
is coming into Albany. He's going to drink with us, and
Remember that time
I don't
that
know
we
how much he drinks.
remember when we had the Bee Gees on?
He eats a lot of mushrooms.
Remember
Though.
that?
does he like
Yeah.
special mushrooms or like?
No, like
Or like chanterelles.
psilocybin.
Oh,
Oh,
he's on that
Man.
good stuff.
yeah.
That's where a lot of his writing comes from.
A lot of good artists. That's the way it was. They find that one thing, whether it's them doing the God particle or what is it called,
Lucy, the
DMT.
guy with diamonds.
DMT.
DMT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's some Joe Rogan shit right there.
yeah. I don't know about.
I
any
love
of
to be
that.
able to do interviews like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He's just really good at like prying into people.
I
And
listen to
he's,
him a lot.
Yeah.
I probably should work on my interviewing game.
You remember like a
I
week
just
ago?
hang out.
No, a couple
he's
weeks
a
ago.
persistent motherfucker. Like he answers a question, and if you don't answer the question fully, he'll ask you in another way
Yeah.
Man.
until he gets what he wants out of you.
Oh man,
I like that.
Yeah.
I listen to him a lot.
Well, see, yeah, I don't know.
I listen to a lot of travel podcasts. I listen to language podcasts, and I listen to there's the what is it called? The Something of Greatness. But it's a guy who Lewis Howells or whatever. He just talks to people who are like entrepreneurs who start
Right.
their own businesses, and he talks about how they started it and what they what obstacles they came across, and I dig that kind of stuff. I think for the future that I want to actually start some business. I don't see for myself being an old man working for somebody else. I see me having my own business. So when
Yeah.
I like listening to these podcasts and then doing this research and finding out what people did and what kind of stuff I can expect to overcome.
Yeah.
I think
It differs from person to person in business, but I dig that kind of stuff.
Very cool.
yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about a couple minutes ago.
Exorcism.
No, way after that. That was. We did talk about that. That was way.
Yeah. About us doing Chandler
That
and
was also a
and-
tangent.
and giving
Yeah.
doing an exorcism of
Yeah, no,
Mike.
I would love to have a live exorcism on the show. That'd be.
If you guys know somebody who's kind of on the precipice
Yeah, if you know-
of
You know anybody
le-
possessed by a demon?
Yeah,
Get
he
in
thinks
touch.
they might be possessed by a local demon.
A local
yeah, a
demon,
local demon
specifically.
a guy named Cletus who
Yeah.
used to run a sawmill back in the early 1800s
Yeah. Yeah, no, we
before
would.
the unions and
yeah,
such
we'll,
kicked in.
we'll take care of it. Let us know. We're
We'll
gonna be like
sprinkle
the
him with
ghost.
moonshine.
We're gonna be like the Ghostbusters in a couple of months.
We'll sprinkle him with moonshine and activate the demon. And we talk about look at it. He's like, "Why the fuck am I on this show?" He's like, "What the hell did I get myself into?"
Yeah.
We talk about some goofy shit. We
Yeah.
don't really have any. We're not super professional. We're not really like super on the point. We like to just hang out with people and drink beer.
Well, yeah, it's kind of the
And
idea.
then maybe all in due time, like as our production quality goes up and we buy better equipment and
well,
we'll step all this game
we
up.
can
But
CGI in some explosions and stuff.
eventually,
later.
we want to.
Tupac.
Yeah.
We want to run in a green screen and have it run behind us, and we can have all kinds of scenes. Like we're not going to see it, but they'll see behind us, whether it's a beautiful forest or we're at the beach and there's lots of girls running around or whatever scene we
The
want to
moon.
run.
The moon.
The moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do the show from the moon. It sounds nice.
Whatever we want to do. Green
And
screens
who's
will
to
allow
say
us
we
do
didn't
that.
actually go to the moon? Nobody
Houston,
can.
we have trade skills.
Yeah, exactly.
Precisely. Yeah.
Which
what I mean.
that's something that I'll have to adjust later. Like it works right now for the Twitch, but Trade Skill is actually like a copyrighted name as far as an app
Well,
goes
I think
and a website.
I think
so it works for the Twitch, but
I
not
think
maybe
it's
in the future.
I think it's sometimes slightly misleading.
You can flip it. Skilled
Well-
trades.
skill trades. Yeah, I'm sure that
Yeah.
was
Skilled trades.
Or
It needs to
something
be
we
something
can.
that kind of hits quickly. People can kind of get the idea from the name. You look at Snapchat. You can be a grandma and look at it and be like, Snapchat, chat. Okay, they can get it.
Yeah.
They can get the gist
Yeah.
of what the purpose of the app is.
We could name it. I don't know.
You had it. I thought you were
Yeah.
teetering on something.
I was. I
You
had
were
it.
on the
There
cusp
was-
of
You
greatness.
can do a
Yeah.
contest and have the winner,
Right.
whoever has makes a name, could be like a Monday guest.
Either that,
that
or
could be
we're
cool. Yeah.
talking about doing like swag giveaways. Once a week.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool
we're talking
too.
about doing some giveaways maybe once a week.
We're
That'd
gonna
be
do like maybe a T-shirt or a hat, definitely like a pint glass. We're gonna run giveaways and have our logos on them, and we're gonna run it out to certain people, which I'm excited about that.
fun. Yeah.
We'll do. I'm thinking about like once we actually start running out these things, or we start maybe. I don't really want to get into selling stuff, but maybe if we have T-shirts and swag that we give out that if really people take really good pictures of them, we'll post them and tag them on our local social media.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of stuff in the works for sure.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
find ways to like get us out and get more local people. There's been a lot of people who have like contacted us and was like, hey, we have this person that'd be perfect for the show, or I'd love to be on the show, or this is what I have to offer.
Right.
A lot of strangers who were like, hey, I watched the show, and you're like, wow.
Yeah. It's always surprising, yeah. So Brandon,
Yes,
we've got a whole other beer to drink.
we do. And this is
Then-
actually the beer that Roxy hooked me up with from Australia, and we'll talk about that when we
Australia,
get
it's
to
exciting. Yeah.
it. John
and
Gal's
then-
going to say it's some shit because
Oh yeah,
it's
because
from Australia.
New Zealanders, they just don't like they don't like all those people from the other island.
You ever see the video about the decks?
Yeah.
No? No, you never seen the video about the decks?
The decks.
Yeah. Well,
The
I mean, when
decks?
you, in a New Zealand accent, this is what John Gal showed me. In a New Zealand accent, deck sounds like dick.
A dick.
And they play into it. They're like,
Right.
oh, my dick is so nice. Everybody in the neighborhood is jealous of my dick, but to keep my dick in good shape, I got to put New Zealand's dick wax on it. Usually I keep children off my dick. But since I put this new dick sealant on there, I can't keep children off of it. It's like really like...
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm constantly sending dick pictures to my my friends. My neighbors are jealous of my dick. Like it's and then after that he's like, yeah, and if you want to put sealant on your dick, make sure you use big black New Zealand cock dick. Like it's like Black Hawk, but they're it's basically like
It's like a real
almost like
good-
a snap
like a real
like
thing,
a.
yeah.
Think of kind of like Saturday Night Live. It was like a skit, but the way their accent sounds, it sounds like deck. It sounds like dick. So they played
Right.
into it, and it's a whole
Yeah.
commercial about deck sealant and deck cover and deck varnish and deck,
Yeah.
And it's just funny him looking at the camera
I like
and
it.
be like, sending my neighbor dick pics. But he's saying deck pics. It's,
Yeah.
you guys, whatever. You guys are like, yeah, let's get past this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, okay? You guys have to
was
see
it.
it.
Old Navy.
Old
The
Navy.
big gas man
I haven't seen it.
pulled up in his big gas truck.
Enlighten me.
It's just a commercial.
But it's about gas.
Yeah, like he's a gas. It's a gas truck.
Right.
I'm like, look, it's the big gas man and the big
Oh,
ass
big
truck.
ass truck, yeah. The gas trucking.
Yeah.
Sounds like ass man and ass truck, big ass
Come
truck.
get a big ass deal.
Old Navy,
Yeah.
you're bold for that. If you're watching Old Navy,
Yeah, that's funny.
there's some CEO from Old Navy like, thank you, that was my idea. They shot it down, but I pushed it through.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I'm the only one lacking on this beer.
It's good. It's,
No, I dig
that
it.
one a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really
Both
good.
the beers that you brought were excellent beer.
I agree. So, it's about 12:15. I say, somewhere around 12:30, we ought to be shutting down. Probably.
Yeah, we'll
It's
go ahead
getting
and knock
kinda
out a
late.
little bit of music,
So-
and we'll kill it off with this Australian beer.
Yeah. So Riley, you got 2 more songs for us?
Yeah, I can do 2 more.
Yeah, that sounds good. And we'll drink, and then like after you play, we'll drink this last beer.
We'll ask you a
Sign
couple
off.
more questions. There's a couple
Yeah.
of questions we always ask people when they come on.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that. I think. Yeah.
All right. You wanted childers, so
I do like some
All
childers.
right.
Jake's like, fuck, I hate childers.
I like
Do
childers.
I was like, fucking Jake's like, I hate fucking
I
childers.
know. I like childers.
back before these calloused hands, all this word. We used to sit up at the flats, acting like we live forever, getting high and skipping class.
Trying to remember the words. You
That's
guys
all
just
right.
keep drumming along, man.
Back when all us boys were trying to make sense of all these strains. I can see her in the corner singing along all our crazy dreams. Well, I will follow you to Virgie. That's what us boys are for, to help you out when you get weary. You can't go no more. I can see her up in glory. I can see her through the pines. Well, I will follow you to Virgie. Oh, but it hurts me so. Lay to rest this mountain beauty. The Lord's call home. I can see her up in glory. I can see her through the pines. Well, I will follow you to Virgie. That's what us boys are for, to help you out when you get weary. You can't go no more. I can see her up there, Cody. I can see her through the pines, saying, boys, be good.
I dig it, man.
Good.
Oh, I like this.
it.
Yeah, I just butchered that.
No,
it's
man,
all
you
right.
added your own little thing to it, man. I messed
that up big time.
You talking when you just
No,
like
it
kind of
sounded-
like
sounded
goofed on the
good.
lyrics,
Yeah.
or not
Yeah.
goofed on them, but you kind of you're like,
I was
Further
lyrics
out.
again?
I was playing Rolling Stones songs. And,
Nobody's perfect.
And I just I got 3/4 of the way through the song, and it was just like, and sometimes you get 3/4 of the way through the song, and then you just give up.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "What?"
just blame it
I was
on the
like,
beer, man.
Do it.
I said just blame it on the beer. I know you've played that song before, so
No, man.
blame it on the beer.
Why don't you give us whatever you think represents you best, and I'll give you like a couple seconds to think about that while I pour the other beer.
Yeah, it's the one we're gonna cut, or the one we just cut.
Yeah.
I wrote
Okay.
it about this really awesome surprise birthday party that I got, where we floated a keg in about 3 hours between about 9 of us, and the cops showed up twice, 3 times. Yeah, the song's like 95% true, or 96% true.
I mean, that's pretty much true, man.
Well, yeah, the only part that's not true is in the song. It says the cops come and partied with us, but they weren't that cool. So.
Yeah.
If only.
But it's called Feel Like Saturday. Started drinking at noon. Cops were beating down the front door by 2. Said it's too loud. Said they must have never been around a rowdy crowd, but who cares? Not me. Had the whole town tore up by 3. Bound to get up, down to throw down. Everybody knows our damn names in this town. Probably not in a good way. We drink too much, we're too loud, but everybody's pumped up when we come around. They know we make every day feel like Saturday. Keg was dry by 4. Cops were back beating down our front door. Said they can't believe that in just a few hours drank the whole damn thing. But who cares? Not me. When they clock out, they're gonna come drink. We're bound to get up, down to throw down. Everybody knows our damn names in this town. Probably not in a good way. We drink too much, we're too loud, but everybody's pumped up when we come around. They know we make every day feel like Saturday. That was the best one we've done by far. Those cops better sober up. They're working graveyard. We're bound to get up, down to throw down. Everybody knows our damn names in this town. Probably not in a good way. We drink too much, we're too loud, but everybody's pumped up when we come around. They know we make every day feel like Saturday. Feel like Saturday.
I like it.
I dig it.
That'll be the next
Right on,
one out.
man. Yeah.
So for some people, this is their first time hearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you played this at events?
Yeah, just started putting it into the full band.
I like the better sober up a working graveyard. A good line.
Yeah.
Especially with you working the
Yeah.
train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, let's see this beer before you put it on there.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's the Australian
So,
beer.
This is Green Beacon. This is out of it says 26 Helen Street, Tenerife, QLD. I don't know where that is, but it says it's from Australia. Roxy brought this for me, and this is Wayfarer Tropical Pale Ale, and it's got like this cool like sailor on it. It's 4.9 Tropical Pale Ale.
Wow.
So
That's good.
this is an Australian beer, and it's awesome that she brought this all the way from Australia for me. She brought this one and another one that I haven't brought on the show yet. All in due time.
It's an interesting place to end. On a tropical ale. That doesn't happen often. Usually we go from like lightest to darkest or least IBUs to most IBUs. One or the other. Still look good, Brandon?
Pull it a little bit forward, as far as you can run it on the front of that. Yeah,
Cool.
beautiful. Bellissimo.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I like it.
I haven't tapped into it yet.
That's
Smells nice.
dangerous. That's dangerous.
Really, it's only 4 something percent.
Yeah, but it's good.
Even if you, I mean, yeah.
Look at me.
It doesn't
I'm not
have
just
a lot
gonna
of-
drink one.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
one. That's one you feel like you could drink about 7 of those.
I could drink a ton of those.
Good.
yeah.
I will. Like,
Yeah.
I would say this is my favorite,
You think
and
so?
then
Yeah.
the sour was my second.
I liked Trunks a lot. Dirty
Brown's my
Trunks,
third, yeah.
despite the name, I
Well,
liked that
Dirty
one quite
Trunks,
a lot.
right?
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Thanks for bringing that one, Riley. That was
Yeah.
good. I liked Golden Drac a lot in the first one.
That was like number 4 for me.
Really?
Yeah, no, so this is my
I
favorite.
I love that style of beer, though. I mean,
And the Dirty Trunks, and then the Brown Ale, which I'm just a huge fan of Browns. And
Yeah.
then it runs to.
I think for me, it's
Golden Drac.
maybe Golden Drac, maybe Dirty Trunks. They're about the same.
Oh, that's nice.
Gave both of them
Yeah.
about a 9. And this,
These
this is-
Australians
this is-
are doing
this is about-
something right.
This, I would say, is definitely number 3 for me. But, you know, I would say I think the Three Taverns Porter was good, but not so memorable compared to the other ones.
Oh yeah, I like a good porter.
Like, it was really good, but
Yeah,
we
I
didn't,
think
we
that-
didn't have anything bad tonight.
that Founders is probably actually better. The one you guys drank pregame.
yeah. There wasn't
yeah,
one
Founders
that I
Porter was
didn't
damn
like.
good. Yeah, you're right. The
What's
pregame
funny,
porter was.
We
Great.
had somebody on the show. We actually had 2
Yeah.
guys on the show that were not really into beer. So we had Big Jim, who is a bow builder.
Oh, but he actually had good taste though. Like he said he didn't drink beer, but like he had some pretty sophisticated opinions of the stuff that we poured him. You know what I mean?
Brandon's back, and Alicia.
Yeah. And
If you guys have any questions for Riley, just throw them in there. Like we can read all of this. We can see them as
we
they
got
come
about
in.
10 more minutes for you guys, so now's the time.
If you're gonna do it,
Yeah.
now's the time. But
Yeah.
yeah. So Big Jim wasn't a big beer drinker. He's kind of a rum guy. Is it your ride,
Yeah, it's my DD.
Right on.
DD? His
Don't
man's
drink and drive,
responsible.
kids.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But
Yeah.
so Big Jim was the bow builder, and he's a big rum guy, but he was drinking beer on the show with us, and he actually was.
We kind of let him down a little bit of the way. We brought the Monty Python beer that one time.
It was not great.
It was so bad.
Oh,
and
boy.
Murphy's was also. You love Murphy's, but Big Jim hated it.
Yeah, I like good Murphy. Well, the Murphys also fell on the ground and spewed, so we had to kind of
Yeah,
like.
we were just like,
pour-
oh shit, we better drink it right now. Yeah.
And then we had Trenton Ty, who's like a local blacksmith. He's been on like History Channel, Discovery Channel, and now he's working with Amazon. We had him on the show, and I guess there was a misreading. There's a typo in his text to me, and he was saying he's not a beer person, but he was saying I'm not a big person. Just bring some hot girls and some strippers. He was joking around, and I was like, Jake's a stripper, so it works out.
It's
He was
not
saying
true.
it was a typo. He was saying I'm not a beer person. So most of the beer we had on the
Take
show,
a
he
lot
was
of money.
not a big fan of. So I would like to have had something on, and we're actually going to go to Trent's probably sometime in Wednesday.
I'm gonna message him tomorrow and see about hooking up a Wednesday thing because I was thinking about today, but I'm just too busy.
Yeah, no, I worked this morning, so we
Yeah.
can go Wednesday. I'm actually working in the morning, but I get off probably around 3 or 4.
Yeah, I
o'clock.
want to do that. We'll take a little bit of footage of his shop.
Yeah, we'll
And-
actually bring it and show it on the show the next week.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead since you guys don't seem to have any questions. I'm glad you guys came in.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people popping in and out. That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
They'll come in for 10, 15 minutes,
We probably
leave,
hit
come
200
back.
people though.
Yeah, no, that's usually
Probably,
how it works. We usually run a good bit of people. But
Yeah.
thank you guys for coming in. Come see us next
it
week.
was awesome. And,
Thank you, Riley, again
Yeah,
for popping
thanks,
in.
guys
man,
for
thanks so
having me.
much, man. It was fun.
For jamming, bringing some
I
good
really
beer.
liked the stuff I got to hear.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty impressed with your songwriting, actually.
Appreciate
and
that.
It's always cool to hear about people's process when they, you know what I mean.
A lot of big stuff in the
Songwriting
works.
has always fascinated me.
So I always ask
yeah.
this question to people when they come in because I'm very much on like seeing. I don't know. I'm curious. So if there was all skills available, like anything's available, everything from languages to scuba diving, whatever. What's something you've always wanted to learn that you've kind of always put on the back burner? Always something that you've always like been, yeah, I want to learn that in the future. Or I'd love to learn that. Anything from blacksmithing, welding, guitar building, whatever. What's something that you've always wanted to learn?
Probably to fly.
to fly.
Like flying a plane?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that'd be sweet. Yeah.
There's definitely people around that you can actually learn that. It's usually in some of the smaller towns. Going out towards Dawson, there's a bunch of places where you can actually learn how to. You got to put in a lot of time,
It's
and
off-
it's expensive.
It's almost
Right.
off topic, but I've always wanted to make an airplane. Like, just like
You can
a
get
two-year
a build at
project.
home kit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It cost you about. it cost
R.I.P.
you about
Kobe.
7 or yeah.
That's a helicopter,
Yeah.
not a plane. Easy.
It's
Yeah.
still
Yeah, big
uh,
difference, Brandon.
Still,
It's all
it
it's
is
fresh
still
in our memories.
aviation. Okay,
Anyway.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah, yeah, but 7 or 8 grand, and you can buy a kit, and then it'll
Yeah.
cost you another 6 or 7 for the engine, and you're done. It'll take you 10
And the
years.
training.
It would take me 10 years to make one.
Yeah.
It'd take you
He
probably
would just teach himself.
Yeah, that'd be a
3 or
fun
4
thing to-
years to learn how to fly it.
Like if I'm ever like 60 years old and retired.
You like secondhand lions?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Upside
That's
Down.
such a good movie. Such a good movie. Man, that's one of my favorite
That's a
childhood
good
movies.
movie, man.
That is so good.
Yeah.
That's what I would do though. I'd
Get that
fly,
damn
fly
crate
upside
delivered
down.
and it's a fucking jungle cat.
Yeah, man.
yeah, and fly upside down through a barn.
Yeah.
That man, God, that's
All right,
that
we got off
that's
a bit on the tangent, but
that was a
Yeah,
tangent,
that's it.
but it's
Fly-
a
so-
good
so-
tangent.
Fly-
like flying,
Yeah.
yeah. There's definitely people around that you could actually
Yeah,
learn
I'm pretty
that
big
if
to
you
get
had the time.
squeezing my ass to a cockpit of a little airplane like that though.
I believe in you, man.
I gotta get the seatbelt extension when I fly already. Like,
You got this.
imagine
man.
all the extra shit they need to teach me to fly the damn
Man.
thing.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
you
fine.
know.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
especially
you're here for lessons? Oh shit.
especially
Just get a
for
jetpack.
Canadians, man. When I
Uh,
I know when I was in Alaska, there'd be huge huge lakes, and there'd just be dock
Yeah.
all around the lakes, and it's just
Oh,
planes. People
yeah.
getting their aviation,
Yeah.
like getting their own planes and
Yeah,
flying.
bush pilots and stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I actually landed on the. I took from Talkeetna in Alaska. I took a flight, and it landed me in Denali, and I got out on the glaciers and
That's cool.
got to hike around a bit. There's
Did
just
you get on like the Tundra plane with the big ass tires?
it can ride on the ice, and it was like 6 seats.
Or does it have skis?
It didn't have skis, but
Yeah,
it was like
big ass they look like bike tires that have been pumped up too much.
They're huge tires for sure. If you
Yeah.
guys want to check it out, I have the plane on my Instagram. It's Bumeo on Instagram, Bumeo, and you can see the plane that we landed on the glacier with. Cool trip out of Talkeetna. Talkeetna is actually a funny story and off on a tangent, but Talkeetna used to have their mayor was a cat.
Oh, I remember this.
Like real talk,
I've
a
heard
cat
about
was
this.
their mayor.
Yeah, I remember Talkeetna on Alaska State Troopers.
Right.
I'm a sucker for all them cop shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Those
the
are
one with
cool.
Steven Seagal in
Yeah.
it, where he's
No.
they're like, yeah, I love your movie with Bloodsport, and he's like, yeah, it's not me, but
All right.
I don't fuck
Shit,
with
I
Steven
mean,
Seagal. Have you seen how he runs? And his arms flopping
his arms
around.
flailing.
Man.
Yeah, he runs really.
It's because of whatever he trains.
Aikido.
Yeah, he's
Ah,
supposed
yeah.
to be loose in the wrists.
Yeah, he's an
He
odd bird, man.
runs like
There's a
that.
video about he challenged somebody. They were like, "Yeah, you can't chuck me out." And he's like, "I can definitely chuck you out. I chuck out people. I train people. I've been doing this for like 50 years." And they're like, "You can't chuck me out."
Funny story.
And
my,
they chucked him out, and he shit his pants.
What?
He literally shit his pants. He's like, "No, that never happened." And people who were there were like, "He shit his pants." He literally was passed out and crapped himself. Like, the whole fucking place stunk. And
Jesus.
and Steven Seagal was like, "These guys are all these guys who said this are liars. They're just trying to bring me down." And everybody's like, we don't benefit by saying this. This was really embarrassing. Steven
Yeah.
Seagal crapped all over himself.
Funny story. My chemistry teacher in high school, he was in the Marines. Oh no, in the Marines or the SEALs? Might have been SEALs. I can't remember. But his hand-to-hand combat trainer was Steven Seagal's dad.
What?
Seriously.
That's crazy.
He probably would be okay. Steven Seagal just has problems. He's got ego problems, and who was it? Anderson? Was it Silva? He said that he had like trained this front kick on, and the guy was so nice. He's like, "Yeah, sure." Steven Seagal trained me to do this kick, and he ended up winning the fight, but from this kick, this front kick. But they were like, "Yeah, he totally trained me on doing this." But everybody else who was there was like, "He's just really being nice. He really didn't train him. This is literally just a front kick. It's not anything special."
Yeah.
Anyways, we're off on a tangent.
That's it.
That
Thank you
was
for
a tangent.
coming in.
Yeah. It was great, man. We had fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Guys,
Yeah, so next week, Riley will be. Is it next week?
This
Close, Riley?
Saturday.
This Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday.
This Saturday, Twisted Timber. If you guys want to throw some axes, listen to some
Yeah.
great music, drink some great beer.
Yeah,
the
it's a
Twisted
good,
Timber.
good place to drop in.
And if you don't
catch
know where
Riley
it's
play.
at, I'm not sure if it's on Google. I've had some people who tell me it was kind of difficult to find. If you don't know where it's at, if you know where the old Big Lots was, just look right next to it, Twisted Timber.
Harvey's on 19 across from Blackbeard's.
It's a beautiful place. Nice axes. Trust me, you throw like 2 axes and you're addicted. So
Yeah.
go out there, check it out, listen to nice music. Riley will be there tearing it up. They're using the black lights.
Yeah, it
It's
sounds
gonna be
like
cool
an
effects.
awesome event. And then Harvest Moon and
Next
the weekend-
Friday,
Yeah,
yep.
the next Friday. Yeah, right on. Well, yeah, man.
And then Mellow Mushroom after that.
Yeah, in February 29th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for popping in. You're
It was
awesome.
We'll
We'll see you guys next
We had a lot of
Monday.
fun. Next Monday at 10, we'll be here.
Same time.
Don't know who we're interviewing yet.
Same
but
trade skill
It'll
times.
happen.
No, we're definitely have people on the back, like not on the back burner, but we have people who are worked out.
We have
so-
it lined up already. Well, that's
Yeah,
exciting.
don't worry. Papa Bear got it. Don't worry about it. Papa
Thanks,
Bear
man.
got it.
Right on, guys. Well,
Thanks,
hey,
guys, for popping in.
well, take it easy, everybody. Thanks again, man.
It's been awesome.
It was fun. Cool.
Great beer and great company.
Yeah. All right.